Oh, you had to be there.
Yeah.
The energy was just different.
You had to be there. Say it again. No, 2008.
2008.
Cause see, that was the second one. You don't remember? You were young.
I'm out.
I was in high school.
You have a cup. What are you looking for?
Listen, I'm.
Yeah, I need a wine.
Listen, just.
Oh, okay. Well, Corey, give her those. Yeah, keep those.
Just come over here,
camera.
sir. Just
Yeah,
give
pour
me,
it
give
to-
me,
pour it
give
for
me
him.
your cup. This is all that you.
Please.
You only
Okay,
get.
this bitch is really over here trying to play me like I don't know how to drink, and I drink
not-
many. That's a good clip.
That's not. I never said that you didn't know how
The camera can't hear you.
to drink.
You gotta pull your mic up a little bit.
I never said that you didn't know how
Can I
to
hear
drink.
me? What do I look like? Ah, ha, 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 ha. Okay, my volume's pretty good. What up, y'all? Welcome to Late Nights with Oko and Koko.
Welcome.
Episode 11.
Episode 11.
We've been like filming. It's like
We have been filming.
Yeah, we've been going.
We come in here every week.
The concept that we've been doing this for 11 weeks. I'm trying to think about the last thing I did for 11 weeks straight. Like
Yeah, it's been
jerk off. Like I don't know what the last thing I did for 11 weeks straight was. Straight?
Straight. I don't really do things straight these
Girl.
days.
I know that's right.
Yo, these late nights got me acting a fool. I stepped in on my boom, like in the way that I move. I ain't play around with fools.
Girl, tell
I mean,
me.
but then again,
people.
I'm very hetero. I'm very hetero.
Very hetero.
Hetero.
Yeah. All I want is some pussy.
All I so many these women.
And what does that mean?
That was me wanting pussy.
Oh, that noise. Do it again.
You motorboating pussy.
Well, yeah. Is that what they do? I don't know. Is that what they do to it?
I don't know.
Do they motorboat it?
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. That doesn't sound very
Hopefully
fun.
not.
I'm
They
trying to
shouldn't-
imagine somebody motorboating my asshole.
Thank you.
That would be weird.
Well, you know what? That's you may get hemorrhoids.
Or like something. Like it just sounds like
You're gonna fuck yourself up.
it just sounds
H.
it just sounds kind of like, you know.
Sounds uncouth.
It just sounds like you're standing there and like someone's trying to motorboat your asshole. You're like it's just like, it's just
like-
over.
Not a vibe.
There are so many other things I would rather
You waste your
Yeah.
time doing, yeah.
have someone waste my time doing
Sure.
I know that.
than to have someone motorboating my asshole. That'd be weird.
So if you haven't noticed, we've got some friends with us today.
Yes, we do.
All right. Priscilla,
Hey.
Sakina.
Hallelujah.
All right. It's Black History Month.
It is Black History Month. We are black and we are proud, honey.
Is it Black History Month already?
It is for
it
this
is
show.
for the show.
Oh, okay.
So this is,
I was like-
we shoot a couple weeks ahead.
Yeah.
This is our Black History Month
Oh, that's
episode
right.
one
That's
episode.
right. I forgot.
Corey and I,
Virtual reality.
Yeah, we're a little
when we
ahead.
discussed it, we were like, "Oh, this is even perfect. This is perfect. We have a panel.
Yeah.
We have melanin. We can see ourselves on the monitor. We look good.
We do. Melanin popping.
What is what? Oh, I don't even know. What's the singer name that is like everyone's talking about? I look fly. I look good on my mama.
mama.
I could be
Oh,
saying the wrong thing.
Victoria Monet.
Yeah, I just
She
thought
just
of
got
that.
nominated for, we're putting her picture up, Victoria Monet. She just got nominated for Album of the Year.
at the Grammys.
For the
Good for her.
Grammys.
Congratulations.
Yeah, she
Good
grew
for her.
she started up like writing for Ariana Grande. So pretty much every Ariana Grande hit was written by Victoria Monet.
Oh.
She was one of the bitches who got us one of the 7 rings.
Pony can't write.
Pony with the 7 rings. She was like, my 7 rings. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
I call
want
Ariana
it.
Pony.
I got it. No one?
You talking about Ariana Grande?
Yeah, Ariana Grande.
I don't know anything about that little girl.
Oh, she's so cool. You know,
I do not
you
know
know
anything
this for you.
You said
about
Ariana
her.
Grande. I was trying to
There's a certain like group of people I just like her, Taylor Swift.
Nothing.
Don't fuck with
She
me.
says, I am
I
not
don't
with the
fuck
white
with
Nothing.
bitches.
Happy Black
don't-
History
yeah.
Month.
Happy Black
honey.
History Month, okay?
This is my time. I'm gonna have a good time
I don't remember
tonight.
their names or faces.
all. This is
What
my
did Kiki
good
say?
time.
You could be walking down the street and I
I'm
wouldn't
sorry to
know
this
it.
man.
Sorry to that
sorry
man.
to this woman.
Sorry to that man.
I'm
This is
sorry
going to be a
to
fun
this
one. I'm taking some
man.
of your Coke for this.
For the cherry coke.
For this bullet.
Also, but wait, do this first because we can kind of go on.
All right.
So can I tell them what we're doing every day,
Okay.
every week?
Yes, you tell them.
So every week we will be having a black.
Am I ashy? Do y'all have some lotion?
He says that when we get on camera. You know I keep shea butter.
I need lotion. Someone give me
I'm not
lotion. I
getting
can't
up.
shoot an hour with ashy
Well, you have to
hands.
go up and go into
Where
my
is
bag.
it? It's
and
in
get
your
it.
bag?
It's
okay.
in my bag.
Tell the people about the drink, Oko.
So every week I'm going to like have Issa Rae's Prosecco. I went to Target today to look for some and they were completely out. I told them, call me when you get some.
I know that's right.
By a black person.
A black person. No, my point is that I had looked for Issa Rae and she wasn't available. So then I saw Snoop and his Cali Red on the shelves, and I said, "Hi, Snoop."
Okay. Hello, sir.
I was 2 years old, I think, when Snoop's album came out. What's like the big one? The Juice.
Oh, yes. Rolling down the
Street smoking indoors, sipping on gin and juice. I was like 2.
Lay back.
My dad had like 5 memories of me with that.
my money on my mind.
Wow.
The best.
Yeah, that's it.
Hallelujah.
You were 2 years old, you said?
This was like 92.
Yeah, I would have been like -4.
Yeah, you were unborn. Okay.
Yeah, I was.
All right. This,
Okay, you know, I know who Snoop is. I knew the song. Don't fuck with me, okay? Okay.
My God. My God.
Oh, I just lotioned up my hands.
See?
I just lotioned my shit up. Okay. So we're opening up this for the girls, for the ASMR girls. This one should be a little interesting because I'm opening it unconventionally.
Unconventionally.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it open. Don't worry.
You did a good job.
Don't impale yourself, please.
No, I've opened a bottle of wine or 40 in my day. 4,000. I've opened a lot of bottles of wine.
I believe it.
You know, lots of bottles of
Sommelier
wine.
looking.
Well, between like
Sommelier
years of bartending
looking.
and serving at bougie restaurants.
Serving.
And I started at Fridays. It didn't even start so bougie. It was definitely.
Do your little thing for the camera, though. You know, I like a good, like...
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
Your thing.
Do the thing. Corey.
Don't forget.
Fuck yeah. Open me up.
Wow.
That's what you just asked me to do it. You
Just because we asked for it.
And then he does it
Doesn't mean
like...
we wanted it.
Lord.
But like, kind of, but like not
I
really.
don't know
Like,
if I was even wanted that.
You know that that's kind of the reaction that you wanted from us, actually.
19 Crimes, Cali Red, featuring Snoop Dogg. Support us. Give us money, please.
Sponsor.
It's like, I don't know, what do we charge? $2.50 an episode, and we'll drink 19 Crimes
Every week.
every week.
Every week.
And just
I'll call the
leave it
people
here.
about it,
That's a
too.
lot.
Oh my God, with a
Wine.
smile on my face. With Snoop, we'll do the Martha one. Don't give a fuck, okay? We'll do the
Oh,
Chardonnay.
we like Martha. We were talking about Martha before we
do.
started
We like
coming.
Martha.
Let's
We
talk
like
about
19
Martha.
Crimes. I just put the ding like the sound effect.
Yes.
Yes, that's
Yes,
what,
I saw- I
yeah,
saw
you saw
that.
it, right?
I
I'm
saw what
going
you
to do it in
did.
post. It's coming. Okay. All right. Oh, am I
Nice.
going?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll-
Oh, you pour.
Be sure to ding me up as well. I
Yes.
also did a
Yes.
ding.
We need. Okay. Ding.
All
No, your
right.
camera's there. You gotta.
Ding.
There we go.
Is this my camera?
This is your camera.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Everyone.
You know, I need a for that.
Oh, you need a pew pew.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got pew pews and 2 dings. And Oko, do you need a sound effect that you're gonna do? You're gonna
No.
add some fucking work for me to do in post, please?
No, I do enough.
Oh, okay, good. Good.
Oh, you're not doing that? Okay. I do enough.
I didn't get an.
Because I have a
probably
couple
third
pictures
beverage.
that I probably will be sending you.
Let me catch.
Wow.
Hey.
That good shit. Okay.
Did,
Feel me?
that
Here,
did
take this
actually
one.
sound quite satisfying.
It did. It
I'm
did.
not gonna
Hey,
lie.
it's for the ASMR girls.
That-
You know?
I'm one
but
of
you
them.
gotta. Okay, once we all get, we have to do cheers.
Cheers for Black History Month.
Come on,
Cheers for
Black.
Black History Month, episode 11. We are
Come
out
on,
here in
Black.
these streets, okay?
To
We're
be
making
black.
things.
And to be
To be
beautiful.
black and to be beautiful and
to be
blessed, fruitful.
Oh, to be funny, honey.
This is a table full of black content creators. These are very creative people.
very.
You can find us all on the internet. I'll throw the ads up. We'll do that at the end. I'm
will.
very excited. Oko, start us off with some topics. So,
Yes.
ladies, I don't know if you've seen the show. It's okay if you haven't. So we're gonna do about some topics. We're gonna talk about the things. I don't know. We're just gonna have some fun.
Got some fun.
Please feel free to say things. We will not necessarily open up for you. So you gotta butt your ass in there if you want to talk.
Chime in, baby.
Thank you. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Good to know the rules.
Yeah, that's why we say, we can't play Uno if we don't say the house rules.
And I
Okay.
agree.
Well, can we
Yeah, let's talk about
real
Uno.
quick about that?
Yeah, please.
So what are your house rules? Okay, listen, if I throw down a draw 4, does the next person have to draw 4 or can I double up on another draw 4?
I play dubs. You could double up in my
Thank
crib.
you.
Yeah, you could
Because
double
I
up
just
in my
feel
crib.
I want to play for high stakes. You
Oh,
know?
yeah.
I'm just because the real rules are you can't.
You can't. In the real rules, Uno
You have to,
tweeted.
and everybody
that
was so
and
upset with
everyone
them.
was just like, "But out of this Uno, this has got nothing to do with you."
None of your business.
Do you play where?
Okay, so I play both ways.
No. What are the rules
Who
in the
have you
house?
played the-
In my house.
Your house rules. What are the
My
rules?
house rules are you cannot double down on a draw 4.
Oh.
But you can double down on a draw 2.
But why?
What's the
You
fucking
play-
difference? What's the point of that?
What's the difference?
Because then it just becomes a buck you, buck me kind of situation.
Yeah.
But
Fuck
like,
you, buck. No, fuck you, fuck me.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
no,
Oh.
no.
But fuck you, fuck me.
I was very clear.
I mean, isn't Uno just a game of revenge?
Thank you. That's what it says on the package.
No, it's a game of strategy.
No, girl, it's not
Revenge.
spades.
It's a game of strategy. It's bigger.
Do you play Uno where
Now, I do-
here's the rule that really matters.
Okay,
Like
go ahead.
doubling up, like in my crib, you can double up on everything. If you got 4 threes in your hand, put them all down.
Yeah,
at one
you can
time,
do that.
okay?
I'm for
Right?
number stacks.
Chips
That's
and
not
dubs.
legal in Uno's
That's
world
no,
either.
no, no.
Yeah.
These are we are all talking Negro world.
But
Yeah,
do you
okay.
but do you have to
Negro
pick
Negro,
up?
the colors.
Do you pick up once or do you pick up till you can go?
I'm gonna pick up till you go, girl.
That's the
I'm gonna pick up till you go. I'm gonna pick up till you go. Okay. So mine is I'm number sequences. So if you have in your hand a 4, 5, and 6, you can put all 3 of those down.
Oh,
Girl,
but
what?
if you, it also goes.
Can't play Uno at her house.
Yeah, that's
Don't
that's
fucking
wild.
try to play some wild shit.
Y'all are haters.
You're like you're
was the fuck was that?
conservative
You
in
didn't even
certain
say-
areas, and then you're like, but also
Wild and others.
Also, you can
Yeah.
put down a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yes.
You just made that up.
I did
Dead ass. Like,
not.
I've never heard that in my life.
Look it up. It's on
You
Black
made it up?
Twitter. That's not real.
Oh,
Number
wait.
sequences is real. You can. It's in hood rules. That is a thing.
What hood?
Never.
Where are you from?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Where are you from?
Which
know.
hood?
Because they don't do that in New York. Where are you from?
I'm from Jersey.
And they don't do that in Jersey either.
They
You
do.
know, first
So
and
you just
foremost,
made that shit up.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Why would I make up such an arbitrary?
Jersey people, do you play this bull ass
First
shit?
and
As a
foremost-
Jersey person.
Excuse me.
Thank
excuse
you.
me.
Wait,
As
ooh,
another
as a Jersey person.
Yes, I'm a Jersey person.
Both of you guys, wow.
I know. Shout hey, what's up?
Hey, friend.
Hi, friend. I'm sorry, but I'm
Jersey.
gonna have to say, growing up in Jersey, I never ever had that in my.
She said,
That
friend,
is-
that's some bull ass shit.
That's not at all what she said.
didn't say
This
that.
is what she said.
That's not what she
He
said.
added quite a few
You
words.
added-
I
Why did you
embellished
add
a little bit, but,
embellish?
that was the yeah. Thank you. It was some bull ass shit. I just wanted to make sure.
How?
Yeah.
And here I thought that this was a safe space.
I mean, it is a
Here
space.
Let him
I
fool you,
thought
honey.
we would all come
let him fool you.
together
He doesn't know how to act
as
with company.
melanated, educated.
All
Afro
those things.
women.
They always got to pull the black card.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Whenever
I'm like,
you-
girl, that
He don't
don't
know
work
how to-
in here.
he don't
Be
know
your
how to-
own.
or what you call her. He
The
don't-
Be
black
your
cards,
own.
the gay cards, those don't work in here.
It really be your own.
Not in this moment.
Really be your own.
That's how I
Yikes.
felt when you said you can put a sequence down. I was like, it really be your own.
Oh,
Wow.
because that was
Sequences.
crazy. It was crazy.
Again, well then don't come to
Okay,
my house.
okay, I have a question.
we can't
And
play
there
Uno.
it
We
is.
just said you can't
That
play
was
Uno at
my
your house.
question.
That's fine.
Have you ever played that role in a house that wasn't yours or a family member of yours' house?
Yes, I've played that role before.
On the streets?
With sequences.
Yeah, it ain't just in her.
Have you
It
ever
ain't
played
just
that
in
role?
my
Oko,
house.
honey.
Oko, have you ever played sequences?
Yeah.
I don't even know what you guys are
Exactly.
talking
So
about.
this
See?
ain't no shit. No, I'm saying this
I don't know
ain't
what you guys are talking about, but
Again.
show.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Why,
All
for
right,
what
so we do-
reason would I lie about?
You don't have. You don't lie.
I
We
babe.
didn't say you lied. We
You
said
don't
you were
lie.
wrong. These
I'm
are
on your
different
side.
things.
You know
Thank
that.
you. I
You
do.
know I am.
I know.
So we do this segment called "Am I Wrong?"
Okay.
And
It's like, am I an asshole? Is that
You-
like
you always say that,
You know
yeah.
the
Yeah, AITA.
yeah. Am I the asshole?
right.
But
well,
like,
Reddit-
you know.
yes.
yeah, Reddit calls it "Am I Wrong?" So I want to pose the
Reddit calls it "Am I the asshole?" But he done found the clean Reddit version.
Oh, is
It's
that what
fine.
it
Yeah,
is?
it's definitely "Am I the asshole?"
Okay, well, this is called "Am I Wrong, Honey?" So it says, "Am I wrong for not buying my friend a new phone after my son broke hers? My husband and I don't let our kids use anyone's phone, not even our own, and our family and friends know it. That's why when last Sunday my friend gave her phone to my 1-year-old son and he broke it, I didn't offer to buy a new one. We told her multiple times that they can't use the phone, and yet she gave it to him so he could watch a video on YouTube. Of course, he broke it. She didn't say anything, but the next day she texted me from her old phone to tell me that her phone was completely
Why'd you put
destroyed.
that in there? That was just
Shady,
shady.
honey.
Shady.
I am mad, honey.
From her old
flip
phone.
phone.
She said a green bubble came through.
You and your slide
old
nose
sidekick.
baby.
Yikes. It really cutthroat.
She said, she told me what happened. She said, I told her I was really sorry, and that was it. And she jokingly asked if I wasn't going to even offer to buy her a new one, at least to sound like a decent person. To which I responded that it's not my obligation to buy her a new phone because she gave it to him without my permission, knowing what could happen. My husband feels embarrassed because our son broke it and wants to buy her a new one because at the end of the day, it's not like we can't afford it.
Oh, well,
So
now
then
you're
why
being
are you-
rude.
Yeah.
We told her not to give him the phone. They don't have permission to use our phones. My son is a very restless child, and it was obvious that he would not know how to act with the new phone in his hand. Am I wrong for not paying or giving her money?
Okay, where she gets me, where we all got a little quiet when she said we told her not to give him the phone.
That part.
And my son is a type of child that you should know not to give a phone. If a parent's saying that about their child,
And you go on your own to give them your phone.
yeah, and he breaks, that's where it gets messy. I ain't gonna
mean,
lie.
if you can afford to fix that bitch's phone, you should fix her phone.
But
I get what- but I do
Or
get
at
what
least
she's
like
saying.
throw something at it.
I would say throw maybe like half on it.
Does a bitch have Apple Care? I'll pay the $99.
I would go halves.
I would go halves.
I would, but also like, I would be embarrassed.
OD.
Like OD embarrassed, but also if she knew what the situation was. Like if I told you, that's like if my child isn't good with soda and you gave my child soda and now my kid is bouncing off the walls and has wrecked your apartment. Like
You
If
would be
I
embarrassed. Which person should be embarrassed?
both parties should be embarrassed.
part,
All
yeah.
parties should
Yeah.
actually be
If
embarrassed.
I explicitly told your ass not to give my son the
exactly.
phone, and you give him the phone and it's broken, if I explicitly said don't give him the phone,
and you're an
Yeah.
adult,
and you do it,
And
I'm not
she-
paying for it.
But that's what
Yeah.
she's saying.
If I said it, if I'm like, oh girl, you know he shouldn't have that. No, but like it's like
how firm were you about
how
saying,
firm were you
if you were like, girl, don't do it,
don't do it.
and then she does
Yeah.
it, that's a
Well,
different
that's a
story.
different story.
She's saying,
Yeah.
bitch, nobody told you to go behind me. I told you don't give it to him. That's what she's saying. Now her husband though is trying to keep the peace. He's saying, bitch, we got the money
got
at
the-
Chase.
Yeah, go pay for this
We
phone.
can pay for this.
That's what you should do.
Yeah.
Obama
Go
phone.
halves.
go halves on the phone.
Go halves.
Yeah, we
I
can
go
pay for
halves.
this
on the
Yeah.
phone.
I go half.
I go halves on Shawty phone.
I go half.
But I would I would not wait a day to do that. I would have
Right.
said, when I got my butt home or in the car and I realized my telephone wasn't working,
I mean,
I would have said, your child broke my phone. I don't know what this means, but he broke it.
destroyed. She said destroyed.
Yeah, she said couldn't even fix it. She took it, she just couldn't fix it.
Which means that
What
that
did he
child,
do? Drool on it?
No, he probably. I have nieces.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, they will drop something in such a way your whole screen will shatter. Like I don't know how kids do it. That's why.
I ended a friendship over a broken screen once.
Explain what that like.
Dead ass.
Give us
So
your screen.
you fucking right it
must have
was.
been
You
your screen.
fucking right it was.
What did you ask her?
She said, I said, was it your screen?
Oh, your screen.
Actually, I want to get your opinion on this.
Okay,
so,
go ahead.
Okay, so this is years ago, all right? This is a brand new phone, iPhone, you know, these weak ass screens. So, brand new iPhone, like just took it out.
Get it
And I
together,
go out
Apple.
with this friend of mine. She's more of an acquaintance, but she's in the crew, you know what I'm saying? And it's just me and her. We don't typically go out together, all right? So, when we go out, I'm like, hey girl, can you carry my phone for me? Because she had her purse. And she didn't want to. But she didn't want to, not hard. It was just kind of like, oh, girl. And I was like, please. And she was like, okay. Like that, right?
She
So
didn't want to carry your phone.
She didn't want to. But she didn't protest. It wasn't a hard protest. It was just kind of like a, all right, girl. You know, reluctant. Let's say that. Yeah. So we go into the club, have a grand old night. End of the night, she hands my phone back and the screen is shattered, y'all. Not like, oh, little crack. Shattered. From perfectly brand new phone to shattered.
Fucked up.
And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then so like the next day when, you know, I wake up, I'm sobered up, everything. I'm like, hey girl, like, what's up? Girl refused to pay for it.
What did she say? She said, I'm not paying for it.
She just was like, oh, I don't want to pay. I forget. This was a while ago. I don't remember specifically what she said, but she just refused to pay for it. And then eventually what ended up happening was she was like, I got it fixed. And she was like, okay, well then like send me the receipt or whatever. And she was only willing to give me up until a certain amount. It was like some shit like that. You know what I mean? And so then I was like, girl, bye.
I
understand
you in the friendship?
We weren't that tight to begin with, you know what I mean? But it was just one of those things where I just was like, girl, bye. We did reconcile later. She never paid for it. She never paid a dime on that phone.
She ain't gonna pay for it. No,
I mean, this is years ago. It's long, and I
you
don't
haven't
even
talked to her in a while?
Yeah, we're long. It's like long over. But we ended up reconciling, and she never even nothing. I ended up paying for it and just moved on. Was like, whatever.
Keep your phones to yourself, people.
More
Keep your
of the
phone to
story.
yourself.
Keep your phone.
Keep your phone to yourself.
Yeah.
Obama phone, iPhone,
Yeah.
sidekick,
Razor.
hoe on the other side of the town.
Listen,
Gotta have your hoe
Keep
on the
your
other side on a
phone
different phone.
That's the
to
lesson.
yourself.
Listen,
But see,
cup
if I
and a
was
string.
if I was in
Okay.
her shoes and I used to be the friend, and I still kind of am, that everybody would give their stuff to because I always was responsible. So I totally would have, if I had been carrying her phone, even if I was like, I still would have at least put half on it.
I probably would
I
put half
was
on it.
holding your phone. You took the responsibility.
You put a new phone in my hand. I gave you back some busted shit.
And
I'm
not just like
I
a
split
crack,
it with you,
a shattered, y'all, it was shattered.
and it was new.
To the
I split
gods.
it. I split it.
Come on, Corey. You have something?
So Oko makes notes for the show because he really generally kind of decides. Corey makes the show. Oko determines how the show goes.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's the setup. So every once in a while, I'll be like, "Oh, let me add a topic or two to my thing." So
Yes, and I let you.
So I've been taking some screenshots to add to like add to like for the things that I was thinking. So Tim Scott got engaged.
Oh, good.
Tim Scott got
Very
engaged.
good. I like this.
Because there's not like
He's not
there's no-
straight, is he?
Well, he's
That's
straight.
the whole. That's
He's
the
straight.
whole tea, right?
that part straight
He's
like
straight.
she's straight with like
Are you asking
with,
or
like,
are you saying how does he present?
he's straight with the parentheses. Yeah, I mean he says he's
He
straight.
presents it straight. He's in. Are you gonna finish though? What are you gonna do?
Nigga, I was talking.
Okay.
And so he done got married. Obviously, she's a white.
Engaged.
Obviously, he's got engaged. Obviously, it's a white woman.
Wait.
Susie, white woman.
Let's
Go back a little.
who?
Governor Senator Tim Scott of
Yes.
South Carolina,
Yes.
who was running for president up until recently, who also
Black
endorsed
man.
Trump
Black
last
man.
week. A
Yeah.
That
nigga.
guy that's trying to be Donald Trump's VP, the
Yes,
bald
he
black
is.
guy.
Yes, he
Yes.
is. A nigga.
So like
So he just got married.
Dollar Tree.
Engaged.
Wait.
He just got engaged.
He wanted to get
I was
married to that
about
white
to
lady.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's right.
So he just got
And
married.
he also endorsed Trump like 2 days
he
ago
just
last
got
week.
engaged to Mindy.
He's trying to be
Is
a
that her
VP.
name?
Yes. and he's
That's
the
what he's
luckiest
doing.
man in the
Do you have a
world.
picture of Mindy?
Oh
We do
yeah,
have a
look
picture
at
of
Wendy.
Mindy. I've
Look at
seen her.
Wendy. She's so white. She's such a beard. She's such a beard. Yeah.
Okay, Proverbs 18:22. He who finds a wife
Gets
what
the
is
vice
good and
presidency.
receives-
That's what the fuck
What?
it
He
is.
who finds
because
a wife
they don't
finds
like
what is good and
vice
receives from
presidents.
the Lord.
Presidents
Which
are
one?
not
Wait, hold
chosen
on, hold
single.
on.
It doesn't happen.
Which
I'll put
one?
this image that we're sharing around on the screen.
Which one is my camera?
This one.
That one.
Y'all play too much.
OD. Like
Y'all
I'm
play way
like
too
I'm
much.
like Tim Scott is a gay
Y'all
man.
play
He done
too
found
much.
this. He done found this Susie
Y'all need to
bitch.
stop with the charade.
Because he's like, how old is he?
Tim Scott's got to be 48.
He is.
Nine,
He's up there.
Because that was
He's
one of the
50
things.
something. He's
that
over
he
here.
was single.
Yeah,
that was
'cause
one of the issues.
being
single, no kids.
Being single with no kids is not presidential material. America
Yeah.
doesn't like it.
That's
Definitely
why
being
he's
black
trying,
single with no kids.
That's
ain't
why
no
he's
in
trying
hell.
to get married.
Okay, so do you think this is a good move for him? Because are they gonna elect a black man married to a white woman though?
I think they will.
As
I
a
think
vice
they will.
president?
I don't
As
think
vice
that that's
president.
Republicans?
As
I
a
think
vice
so.
president,
I think that's the only way the Republicans will do it.
That's the only way
It's
they're
not going to be no
gonna
Republican. It's
They
not
don't
going to
like
be no.
that race mixing now.
But they don't like.
That's true
the-
too, but it's also like a top on. They don't like it deep down.
But they really don't like black women. So I mean, like they would rather
they
him be
would
with a white bitch.
I just
Yeah.
feel like that's why I feel like Obama had to get with a black woman because he would never have been elected if he was married to a white woman.
I mean, Obama
In
was
2008,
married. But I
he
mean,
probably
Obama had been
would.
married. But Obama got married way before he ran for president.
Right. But I mean, I feel like that was somewhat strategic.
You're saying
Tim
that
Scott
if Obama's
trying to-
husband, if Michelle would have been white, would Barack Obama had become president?
No,
Maybe
and there was a
not.
white girl before her.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard
Tim Scott getting engaged the week of the primaries for
Yes.
the Republicans
that. The week of the New Hampshire primary.
of the New
Today.
Hampshire and Iowa.
Today.
New Hampshire was today. Iowa
last week.
was last week. And
Trump won, by the way.
Both of them.
Yes.
And Nikki Haley lost by only 10 points though. So
Which
that's like
one?
Nikki Haley.
No, which
Yeah,
one?
I think it was
Today.
Iowa.
Today.
Today.
yeah.
Okay.
That's like breaking
Yeah.
news.
And she's saying that she's not going to get out the race until she's for sure going to be in there until they get to her home state of
Which
South
is
Carolina.
next?
No, Nevada and then South Carolina.
okay.
So Nevada's February 8th. I think South Carolina's like February the 20th.
Okay.
So she has like 2, but she has that Coke money behind her. So she got a little bit of engine, like some yeah. She got a little bit.
That's
Nikki-
the one
Nikki
that
was talking
said
about
that,
how, like,
racism wasn't real.
That is,
Yes,
and then
that's
backtracked
Nikki's.
it.
Nikki's,
Okay.
Nikki's
Nevada.
talking about
The
how
Indian
racist.
one.
Nevada,
Yes.
She
Indian
doesn't use
now.
her real name.
Yeah.
No,
And
she
Trump has
doesn't.
been
She
using it.
doesn't.
And I really, Okay.
Trump has been using her real name, by the way.
Vivek went in on that bitch. He said.
I didn't listen to what he
Vivek said. He said I could be, I could just change my name to like Vicky. And I was like, oh.
Oh my God.
How dare he?
He said I could just change my name to Vicky.
Be running for the Republicans and then try to have a modicum of like morality.
Well, it was just interesting because she's the one talking about how racism isn't a thing in America.
He doesn't have
and
no
she's
shit.
like, then why do you go by Vic? Then why do you go by Nikki? What's your name, girl?
Come on now.
Come on.
He got booed out of the playground and now he's gonna like put
He
up
said
a
that
sting.
when he was still running, though.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Because
did.
it was like, he was
Spicy.
running and it was
Nikki
almost like
Haley,
two
real
Indians fighting with
name.
each other. And he was pretty much saying, bitch, I'm more Indian than you are. Because the truth is that many have said that she white.
She looks white.
She be white passing.
Nikki's name is Nimrata.
And that's what Trump has been trying to say.
Nimrata. Oh, I can't
Imagine
even
what
imagine him
he's
trying
saying,
to say
that
that. He's
bitch.
saying
We're gonna drill. We're gonna build a wall.
But the Nimratas.
I think you roll the R. Nimrod.
So yeah, Tim Scott's getting married, and I think it's going to be quite a union. Do you think they'll make it to marriage? I don't.
I don't think they'll make it to
They
marriage.
will if he gets nominated for VP, but he's not going to do that. He's going to choose Nikki because that would be a smarter.
I don't think so.
He's not choosing Tim.
No, I don't know about that either, but I don't think he's going to choose Nikki.
Who are you going to choose? Majorie?
Marjorie. They're
No
saying
way.
Elise Stefanik, whatever her name is. She's
I've heard that
crazy.
name.
Oh, the one
Stefanik.
that took down the Harvard woman?
Yes, that's her. That's her.
Stefanik.
Yeah,
Stefanik.
Elise.
I've read the name.
They're saying, but she's a House representative, so it's like the likability. He may not do it, but
I think he's going to choose Nikki. That's a smarter.
she'll
move.
take it.
I agree.
She will
I think
take
that's why she's. I think that is why she.
That's why she's not attacking
flip-flopping.
him. Yeah, she's not attacking him.
That's why she's winking at racists, because when you say that you didn't fucking know that slavery was the cause of the Civil War, you're, as an Indian, you're fucking, also as an Indian whose father would not be accepted into white institutions. So here, her father went to a HBCU in college.
And they,
Interesting.
Let's be very clear about that. So it's like when she says that she doesn't know that, that's a wink at the white person who she know or who she thinks is going to get that. It's that MAGA base.
100%.
She doesn't have any shame.
at all.
But
She doesn't have any
none
shame.
of them have any shame.
That's true. That's why
None of them have any shame.
Where's Kamala?
Kamala.
What, am I saying it
Stop it.
wrong?
Yeah,
Kamala,
Kamala.
yeah.
I'm not from LA.
And that
So I don't know what
means
I mean, I feel like y'all say it out here right because that's where she comes from.
they call her
I
Kamala.
mean, you reading it is Kamala.
You say Kamala?
I say Kamala. That's blacker. That's
It is black,
Kamala.
I can't tell you how many
That's
times
much blacker.
I've had to like tell people
Kamala.
it's Kamala because that's how like when she first
Kamala
came in.
sounds like camel. I don't like that.
Well, her name is
Kamala sounds
Her
like a name.
Her name is her name now.
Her name is
Yeah.
a name, honey.
Her name is
Whatever,
her
the
name.
bitch is the vice president of the United States. She'll be fine. She's okay with me saying it how I said it.
Cammy.
Well, you know, sometimes
We
when
did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe.
We did it.
we did it, Joe. Sometimes when people say that, like there are like white people who say Kamala, and it's like they're Winkle delegitimizing her.
No, that's
Dog
what.
whistle.
No,
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I don't think it's a dog whistle.
No,
That-
no, not for
Phonetically, that's
you.
how her name reads. If you-
Phonetically?
Phonetically, that it reads Kamala.
This is one of my biggest gripes is like South Asian names, whenever they translate it or like phonetically in English, I'm like Hassan Minaj, right? We just learned how to say it. We thought it was Hassan.
I did because
Minaj.
phonetically, that's what it is.
Because that's how it's written phonetically.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm like, why do they choose
Is
the
it not
vowels
Hassan? I
and
thought it
it's
was Hassan. It's not Hassan.
It's Hassan.
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 I'm gonna keep calling him Hassan.
And it's not Hassan
I know his name.
or Hassan.
He gonna know that. I can spell it.
Because also black people be saying like Hassan.
Yeah, I'm like, it's
You
not.
know, black people be saying that, child.
Let's be saying.
Just so good as
You
like
know
I
that.
understand. Just so good as I understand the letters that are the name. If it's being pronounced a little bit different, like my name's Corey. There's not that many. That's not that hard to
Corey.
change. But if someone called me Corey, or like
You can't do much.
Corey, I don't know, like other ways to like
Right.
like if they just pronounce it like differently, I wouldn't be like it's Corey.
Right.
I mean,
it's not that deep. I mean,
My name is Sakina, so I have to constantly.
have to
your
try to
name
be
is
like
Sakina, but if someone's
Sakina.
if someone's butchering the fuck out of the pronunciation, how's it spelled?
SAKINAH.
SAK
Sakina.
IN Sakina. That's what that sounds. That's
It's
what that
pretty
phonetically.
phonetic, but
That's
I can
phonetically.
see,
That's what
I
that
can see how
sounds
people
like.
can mix it up though.
But what do they? What,
Sakina,
Dear-
Sakina.
Dear everyone in my childhood, all of the Caucasian people that have
Child,
pronounced
they
my
like
name
Sakina.
wrong, it's Sakina. Just so you all are aware.
Look at him, child.
Sakina.
Right here.
You were talking so softly. Like I'm looking at your waves bouncing. I'm like, girl, use your
no,
voice.
you have to tell people what your name is.
You have to.
And
concur.
sometimes I have to say Sakina. And
You
then
have an easy name,
My
that's
name
fine.
is easy, so I guess maybe
Oko is like that too. Like we're building on that what's his name? Tim Scott conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, so the people are saying that if it looks like the obvious that it's Trump and Biden, that they are not excited.
I mean, that's what's happening.
I mean, none of us
that's
are
where we're
excited.
going.
Yep.
So my question is that now that we know pretty much that it's just a matter of primaries, probably 2 more before Nikki get out, how are you guys feeling about not who you're going to vote for? Well, clearly,
it's obvious who I'm
but
voting for.
how are you guys feeling about the
Not
apathy?
Trump. The obvious is that it's not fucking Trump. Just in case you got.
How are you guys feeling about the climate and about just how it's this consensus with people that we don't want to? It's like, okay, we got another rematch between these 2 old white men. How y'all feeling?
I feel like ultimately everybody's going to show up and do what they got to do, which is what happened last time.
True.
Everybody was feeling the same way. They didn't want this matchup. Nobody wanted everybody was sick of Trump and everybody was sick of Biden.
Right.
So, but guess what happened? Everybody showed up for Trump and everybody showed up for Biden. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen this time around. I think all the people who are, I was watching MSNBC today and they were talking to this kid, 21 or something, a freshman in college in New Hampshire. And he was like, oh, I voted for Nikki Haley. But then
She's
like,
new blood. Nikki
then-
Haley's a new concept.
but he was like, but in the general, he's like, but I'm probably gonna vote for Biden in the general.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
A lot
so
of
I-
independents flipped
Yes.
in New Hampshire because of that, because they were basically saying they will stop the tide of Trump. So because in New Hampshire you could be independent and also vote. They were like,
It's an
we
open
will-
pri-
yeah,
it's an
so,
open primary.
But listen, it didn't help her none.
I mean,
It maybe helped her a little bit. I'm not going to say that.
because Nikki was in third
Yeah,
versus
yeah.
because what's the name was.
So
in
I
it.
mean, like that
But I mean,
flipping.
Nikki v. Trump was not that far of a margin.
I actually think that Sakina, you go.
And
Tell us.
Nikki versus Trump in New Hampshire was not that large of a margin. It wasn't as large as the margin between like Donald Trump and Ron DeSantis in Iowa.
Yeah, bye Donald. What's his name? Ron.
Ron.
Can I
Deuces.
say one thing about because I come from Florida? Let me drag this white man.
Please, let's have a moment to talk about Ron. We haven't
Ron,
done that yet.
as a black Floridian who come from black people as far as the boat in Florida. You're a scum.
You are.
Your mama's ugly.
Ooh.
She is.
She didn't like you.
She don't.
She told me she didn't.
I don't.
We heard.
And also, I come from black educators. The idea that what I know you have done to black Floridian teachers, how you have suppressed their right because bitches got to work. And when you have to work, you don't fucking always know how to move because you got to pay your bills. So the idea that these are people who have syllabus, I come from women who have syllabus, that they can't even speak what they want to. They can't even fucking talk about black history in some places because of fear of losing their job. Fuck you. But you know what? Here's the thing about life. Usually, you crumble. You'll crumble. You got 3 more years.
That's it.
Enjoy. And fuck you.
And first of all, Ron, or second of all, Ron, no one wants to fucking be Florida. Okay?
That part, too, is
America
so silly.
doesn't want to fucking be Florida.
I've
Never
never
had.
wanted to be Florida.
Let me let you know.
I've
No one
never
wants
wanted
to fucking
none of us.
be Florida.
None. Not I.
None of
I.
us.
No.
Yeah.
So
Silence.
the concept that you was gonna bring that Florida shit on a national scale was foolish from jump. You just had the yes men telling you that you thought that was gonna happen. Like no one wanted that, and now look at you, foolish.
He was wanting to
they're-
be Trump.
And that's what
Foolish.
it is. And
That,
that's
and
what
that
it
shit
is.
also doesn't work on a national
was
scale.
not
No,
gonna work.
actually, that's the trap. That's why, that's one of the things I talk about on my podcast.
I know, that's right. Tell him what it is.
Plug it.
No niche zone. Come see me.
Okay.
That's one of the things I talk about is that the Republican Party is dying because there's so much infighting, there's so much messiness, and they're trapped. They have have to choose the Trump path, but that only works in the primaries. Because once we get into the
Unless they're Trump.
Yes.
It works.
Yeah. But once we get into the general, what you have to do to get your primary voters to vote you in is going to backfire. It's going to bite you in the ass because the general public does not fuck with Trump like that.
They don't.
But they have to, in order to advance in the Republican primaries and caucuses at this stage, that's why Nikki Haley, she won't turn on him. She's pandering to the Trump people because they backed themselves into a corner and they've screwed themselves.
Sakina, tell us how you're feeling
like,
about this upcoming election.
Either way, I'm fucking out of here.
Good luck. Either way, I'm out.
Wait, you found the aliens? You're getting off this planet?
I'm gonna figure something out. I'm definitely getting the fuck off of this. Like this little mass in the ocean, I gotta bounce from. This can't be it for me.
You're leaving the U.S.
I have to go. This cannot be it. It's either that or secession. Deadass. That's the only way we'll survive. Secession. Because this two-party system isn't working. It's not just the Republican Party that's dying. It's the Democratic Party that's dying.
Yeah, it's all
the
kinda
party
crumbling.
system that is absolutely dying, and it is being killed by capitalism.
Just for update, we're at 35 minutes.
Nice. And
So
this
we're
is
doing
fun.
pretty
We're doing very good.
Pretty good.
Can we talk about Dave Chappelle and Katt Williams?
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, because I feel like we want to talk about that.
It's time for Dave Chappelle.
I'm so happy you
I
brought
didn't
this
know
up.
that he even
So-
had a rebuttal.
Well, he does. What did Dave Chappelle was he took the stage on Monday at D-Ray, the comedian D-Ray. I can't think of D-Ray's last name. You know his last name?
D-Ray
Davis?
Knight? Davis?
It is. I think
D-Ray
it's Davis. Look at God. He said, "You know niggas." You know him. D-Ray have a Monday night comedy bit at some comedy house here in town called Monday Rays. Clever, funny.
Monday Rays?
Yeah.
Monday
Rays.
Is that Mad Gab? Is that going to make sense if I say it enough times? Monday
know.
Rays.
I guess it's on Mondays.
Yeah, it is on Mondays. Yeah,
Instead of Monday, it's Monday Ray.
Monday Ray. Okay.
Hand me some of your chips.
That's whack as fuck.
It's
like, that is
chips.
not. They're pretzels.
Even. Oh, they're pretzels.
Yeah, they're good. They're hot.
Well, he went on a rant about Katt Williams.
Push the mic away while you grab pretzels.
Are you sure you don't want this ASMR?
No, push it away.
He went on a rant. I guess at the end of the bit, he got up there and went on a rant about Katt Williams, and he pretty much it was a rebuttal to Katt's very famous and very popular YouTube interview with
Club Shay
Shannon
Shay.
Sharp called Club Shay Shay, which
The
by the way,
algorithms were really fucking with that. Like,
it was everywhere.
it was
I mean, my
everywhere.
God, it blew up. It was at
blew up.
last I saw it was at 4 million views, and that was like day 3.
And who gives?
Oh yeah,
like,
no, it was going up honestly because I was looking at the numbers. Having a podcast, I find myself looking at like numbers of
Yeah.
views. I don't fucking care in my real most times.
Yeah.
but it was like 2 million an hour.
Yeah.
on that first day, incredible numbers.
Yeah. I'll get
Said
around.
it. You said it.
right. So this was Chappelle's pretty much rebuttal. First of all, he didn't mention Chappelle in there, so that's the first thing.
Oh, not only did he not he did mention Chappelle, but he was kind to him.
With Shannon, he was kind.
He was
to him.
kind to him.
Well, Dave got up there just to lay how I think we could talk about it or what. Dave got up there and said that he only ethered niggas.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't say anything about any of the white boys.
Oh my God.
What part of the game fucks up another nigga's paper?
that's a fact, though. That's
True. He also said Katt is one of the best painters in the game. So why are you drawing ugly pictures of us? And this was what I thought was interesting and looked funny. I'm at war with the Illuminati, but what part of the war is ethering Cedric the Entertainer? The dude is old. He's fat. Leave that nigga alone.
Sir, you just
Now,
did
to
the
be
same thing.
clear, Katt wasn't just ethering Cedric. Katt was saying that Cedric had took a joke of his.
What does
and brought
ethering
it,
mean?
Like,
Nas is the ether.
Yeah,
Right.
like take their heads off.
Like,
yeah.
Is that what ethering means?
yes.
yeah.
Have you never heard that?
I've heard the word ether before, but when I saw it, I kept thinking, I was like, does he mean othering?
No,
Am
it's
I
like-
reading a typo?
When I think of ether, I really think
I think of the Eminem song.
I hear a soundbite in my head. It's like dun, that's like
Yeah.
dun dun.
Yeah, yeah.
You know that sound? It's like dun dun.
Yeah.
Jay-Z.
when I think of it, I really think of Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
Because they were like labeling that as the one ethering the other. I think this is maybe 6-7 years ago. This was a while ago now. But back to Katt. I'm interested in you guys' thoughts. Do you think that Dave have a point of should Katt be focusing on white comics? Meanwhile, white comics are not his demographic, so why would he be talking about them?
Listen. Katt spoke about his lane.
True.
He spoke in his lane. He spoke about the shady shit that niggas do in his lane that they have done to him. It was his experience.
Thank you.
Everybody else got up there and painted their story of Katt Williams.
That is true.
He got up there and painted his story. His was much more entertaining than the others.
Now that's true.
Okay.
He is funny.
Like you can't be mad at the fact that the nigga has a clever mic. He's gonna get up there. He's gonna string things together. He is intelligent.
Oko and I have this show, and it's a black show, right? Black-owned show. The only thing that the top of the line on what happens on this show is niggas. Okay? What comes out, what doesn't, what is, what isn't, right? Black people at the top of the line of this. And on this show, we've reckoned with the concept, both of us, but we've reckoned with the concept of dragging other black men. And that
We've talked about it.
We've talked about it.
Really?
And about how this is not the platform for dragging black men. Black men are dragged across the fucking everything. Across the diaspora, across the media landscape, however you want to put it. So here, we don't drag black men. We don't really do that. Occasionally, it happens because some niggas is trifling. But we don't drag black men.
We do.
We try not to on the general landscape, right?
Yeah.
We'd be like, well, we're dragging black men. Well, where's the white men that we're dragging? Because there's definitely a white man who did these things and did all this, and we're not dragging them. Was that a knock?
Yeah, I was like, what?
Whatever.
Something.
So Dave Chappelle talking about how Katt Williams, who is dragging black men and doesn't really need to be. Katt Williams is funny. He could be doing anything else. It's kind of like the argument about Dave Chappelle and his issues with trans. You don't have to be talking about this. You can be talking about anything else. You've chosen this. You don't have to choose this. And Katt Williams chose to drag a bunch of black dudes, to which Dave is like, I don't think that's a great idea. And he's got a fair point.
But he was asked though. These were comedians that he was asked about. He didn't just drag them willingly.
Hold on. My rebuttal to that is going to be this, and here is the difference.
Tell me.
Katt Williams got on a platform that is catered to what?
Black people.
Niggas.
Amen.
And he talked about pop culture and topics
To a nigga.
to niggas. He was
Sure.
talking nigga history to
niggas.
niggas.
About niggas.
About niggas.
Yeah.
Dave, whose audience now is no
white
longer
men.
niggas,
This is not. Girl, tell me.
got up there in front of company and started airing out our business. Now, it's different
Oh, I knew I needed this show.
when
Lord.
niggas are in cahoots and we kikiing about
That's it.
niggas. I'm a real nigga. I'm never going to talk shit about another nigga to a white person.
But
if
Katt
it's
did
just-
that.
To who?
To who?
Katt was talking
To
shit
Sean,
about...
Shannon is a
He's
black
black.
man.
Shannon
But
is
I mean, I'm not
black.
saying that Shannon's
And the
not
audience
black.
is black.
And
Yeah.
his exactly.
And obviously, yes, the audience is, it's diverse, but they're talking to black people.
Yeah, it's a black show.
Now, wait, can I get in here real quick? Because I
Yeah.
actually have an alternative. I disagree with you. I feel like this is a fallback that black men do when they do wrong. It's always, well, why you always gotta say shit about black men? And
In the
Katt
room.
addressed this in his interview.
In the
He
room.
said, he was like, there's God's side and there's my side. Or not, it's God's side and then there's the other side. And he's like, and that was in reference to him saying, like, people come for me for talking about black people and black men, etc. And I feel like that's just a fallback excuse when you don't want to take responsibility for what you're being called out for. Oh, why you gotta talk shit about black people? I get that a lot in my comments on TikTok because I talk about everything. But first and foremost, I'm motherfucking black.
This is
I'm gonna talk about black people. And I also don't just I talk about everybody. You just didn't take the time to look at my fucking page before you started talking shit. But it's the same thing. it's to me, I see right and I see wrong. If I'm gonna call you out, I'm calling you out because you did wrong. Period. Regardless of your race, it doesn't matter. And I think that that's just a fucking fallback. It's always, why is you always gotta be talking about black man? Did you do it?
Did you do it?
Did you do it?
Can I read a tweet from a Black Twitter famous person named Ernest Owens? He said Dave Chappelle is mad that unlike him, Katt Williams jokes across and talks about grown-ass men instead of talking about black people, women, trans, and queer people.
Can we?
So I think that there are two things.
Is talking about a trans person, not talking about a grown person?
That's not what they're saying.
Well, I mean, that's what I just said.
Yeah, that's understandable. I get that, but
that's a little questionable. But I hear you.
I think though that what he's getting at, or what I took from Dave, is like, of course, Katt is going to talk about black people because Katt, first of all, was asked by Shannon Sharp. He was asked specific names. He never did just get out there and unload on niggas.
He kind of did though. He kind of
some of them. Because
he didn't have to say none of that.
Because he wove in a lot. Like he would be talking about A, and suddenly you're like, damn,
and then he went somewhere
talking
else.
about B.
But if the truth be told, he also said that Harvey Weinstein offered to suck his dick.
Thank you.
So he didn't just talk about black men. He to me, it was an indictment of power.
Across the board.
It
was it was even
and
across the board.
And Corey, me and him have a lot of conversations about this. The reason I rock with Katt is that the nigga punches up.
Thank you.
And the reason I never rock with Dave is because he punches down.
Can I just say something real quick?
Yeah.
So there was one quote, I wish you had caught it. There's one quote that Dave said, something to the effect of like, oh, you know, he's being mean to people that he shouldn't be mean to.
Oh, he said hurt people. I'm never mean.
And I'm never mean. I'm like, wait, can we ask the trans community if they agree with that? Because what the hell?
I feel like the larger issue falls back to your earlier comment of accountability as a community. Saying that just because there are more white predators does not negate the fact that there are predators in our community.
It's the whole Cosby, the whole R. Kelly, the whole Harvey Weinstein.
And this is and I understand that this leads into like a more interesting discourse of like.
Because the thing is that black people make culture, they make the conversation, they make American like what it is. So when black people were sitting here having this conversation, this shit very likely could go viral as fuck. And then now you have white people parroting things about the black community that they shouldn't.
But that's giving them too much power.
But no, it's not giving them too much power. It's the truth.
But who cares?
But that's giving respectability politics.
No. It definitely matters.
I get what you're saying. Like it's like keeping in house is what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Niggas
don't gatekeep shit.
But why do we have to keep it in house when they're minding our business?
That's it. Yeah, go somewhere else.
I can't really say that niggas can't gatekeep shit.
But they don't.
What did Katt Williams say? Niggas might not be gatekeepers, but there's a hell of a lot of gates in Hollywood.
Amen.
There's a hell of a lot of gates. That's not true.
I didn't say that. When he says niggas ain't gatekeepers, but there's a hell of a lot of gates in Hollywood, he's saying like the gates are kept by white folks.
Yeah.
Niggas also there. That's why he was coming at all the niggas that he was coming at. He was
Who was
calling them
gatekeeping him? He said that
gatekeepers.
Steve Harvey also was like Steve and Cedric. These are people who was
calling him.
I'm not gonna watch Katt Williams talk for 3 hours about nothing.
You don't have to.
I won't. Yeah. But I don't give a fuck. There's no shot. There's no shot. I'm about to watch this Jerry curl work for a fucking hour and a half.
Twice. I watched it.
Like,
it was riveting.
I do not have an unnecessary allegiance to losers, okay? That was the quote of 2024. Katt Williams, you changed my fucking life.
Say it again for
with
the people.
That unnecessary allegiance to losers.
Yeah.
That's not like you. It wasn't that he
Jesus.
said an unnecessary allegiance. He looked at shit and he said, that's not like you. Mm-hmm. That's not, I want better for you.
None of them, one thing that I found interesting was that none of them, Dave, Steve, Cedric, all of them have come out and said things. Ice Cube,
Steve
but
didn't
none
say
of
shit.
them, not Steve, but Ice Cube, Cedric, Faison Love, none of them have said he's lying.
And that's
that
the point.
I always think, like I talked to you about Monique.
Sure.
A nigga, now you can tell me I'm talking too much, but you telling me that I'm fucking telling lies are two different things.
I might tell a joke.
It might be mean,
but I won't tell a lie.
Amen.
I'll never tell
That's
a lie.
it.
And that's he speaks true, which is exactly the point. Nobody's saying that he's lying.
No one's saying
Everybody's
that.
saying that he's talking too much.
Hush.
and protect black men.
But again, protecting black men falls back on like, are we protecting predators?
Thank
Are-
you.
Are we protecting?
Are we protecting people who exploit our own people? Because that's what he was speaking to with regard to Steve Harvey.
Which is exactly why we don't talk about the 90s.
Thank you.
There's a lot of reasons why we don't talk about the 90s. It's not just because niggas were predatorial in nature. They were predatorial in contracts.
They were financially
predatorial of people. This is
stealing
why
people's rights.
Everything. Owning
Daddy, they talking about you
masters,
too, nigga.
Diddy, you're one of the captains.
Listen,
I'm so happy that they're coming for
Mr.
him.
Kelly.
Everybody. All of them. All of
And
them.
then it goes to the bigger dogs. You're talking about Quincy. We're talking
listen.
about Barry.
Quincy
Talk
Jones.
about
Yes, it goes to the big dogs because it goes from them down to the Diddies, down to the artists.
Here's our letter from Quincy Jones's attorneys saying
I should have never said that.
Please
I want to apologize to
Cease and desist.
the Jones family.
Rashida Jones is like, y'all better leave my old daddy alone.
the next topic.
Next
Kadana.
topic. This is great. This is
next
great.
topic.
I'm sorry,
Great.
girl.
I said what I
The
said.
next topic.
This is
I
great.
said what the fuck I said. I
Keep
said
it
what I
in
said.
push.
No,
Sure.
but for real, it's a
I said
fact.
what I
It's
said.
Black History Month is great. Don't you? This is a
Oh
great
no,
episode.
because it's gonna be
We talking
niggery
about
for the
it.
next 4 weeks. If you
Listen.
didn't
Yeah,
know,
it is.
we know it will be this niggerish without question. Go
I got a
ahead.
little ratchet question though. This was came
Oh,
up.
love
So
ratchet.
let's kind of go
So
the
I
other
just
way.
want to put on the list Clive Davis, a white person.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Say that.
Are
Say
you
it
all
again.
just
Clive
saying
Davis.
Davis?
He probably 100, but we on your sick bed.
Are
we
you all
talking to
enjoying being on the Oko and Koko show?
Yeah.
Is it fun?
It's fun.
Is it a vibe? Is it doing the thing that it's supposed to be doing? Because
It feels good. It's exactly what
Is
we
this the
wanted.
part where I'm supposed to do the paid ad? I love being here at Coco and Oko.
Yes.
Sponsored by 13 Crimes and Bullet.
I got why did I want to
Is it
say I got
19?
99 problems, but the
Oko
bitch ain't
and
one.
Koko,
Oko and
sponsored by
Koko.
19 Crimes.
That's hilarious.
Good, I'm not getting
Canada
paid.
Dry,
I'm not
Canada
getting paid
Dry.
tonight.
It's fine. It's perfect.
We're going for the international vote. Canada
Yes.
Dry, you're in here too.
Yes.
So Mike, this is a question that I found somewhere, and it says, which celebrity would you sign an NDA for?
I have signed NDAs. Since I've gotten to Los Angeles, I've signed maybe 6.
That's it. I've signed like 13,000.
There's so many. Like LA
sign one
loves
every
an
other week.
NDA. I work here, signed
yeah,
an NDA.
of course.
I
Do
you
worked
have
for
to
that
sign an
last
NDA
bar I
for
was
here?
at, signed an NDA.
The one that-
Hell yeah, I signed
Yeah.
When
NDAs.
it's a relate?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I've signed NDAs for all of them. They're like,
To be a little more specific about this question, they pretty much saying which celebrity would you sign an NDA sexually for?
if you want to, if you want,
sexually.
That's what they're saying.
sexually.
That's what this really is. It's niggery, but that's what they getting at. They ain't talking about your contracts at
You
your
will sign an
job.
NDA,
like
just
your
like
job.
just like from a
little side gig.
just from a like as a New Yorker who is from another large global city, actually a larger and more global city.
New York for sure.
New York for sure.
I
Yeah.
want to say that.
In
Nobody
LA,
wants to say that in LA.
they love an NDA.
They do.
Yeah.
I've signed several for my
They
job.
love an NDA. They're like,
Love
no,
it.
no, no. You're not about to say shit about what you learned here, shit about what happened
Yeah.
here. If you did,
Not only
it's not
that-
going to arbitration. We're suing you for this
Yeah.
amount
Yeah.
per transaction, per infraction.
Yeah.
That's the correct word.
I've signed as an actor, I've signed a bazillion. Literally at auditions, they'll have you sign them.
Yeah.
Depending on what you're auditioning for.
Can't talk shit about the script. Can't talk shit
Yeah.
about the cameraman. Can't talk shit about the assistant director.
But here's the thing about NDAs. So my attorney says that they're actually not enforceable in California.
A lot of them aren't because they're OD. They'll be like, you can't say anything forever, and that's not enforceable.
So now, once I learned that,
They're
I signed,
used in business leverage.
yeah, literally, it's just to fuck with your head.
Yeah.
That's
It's
it.
just
Yeah.
business
Quiet.
leverage.
you gotta.
So which celebrity? A sexual
yeah,
NDA.
what person would say what celebrity, whoever that is, could say to you, sign the NDA, let's go to the bedroom, to the Motel 6.
I'd fuck Drake.
I would probably have to fuck him under. I would give
I'd fuck
myself
Drake
an
under
NDA
an
for
NDA.
Drake.
Yo, Drizzy, Aubrey, Mr. Graham.
Help.
I'm not trying to fuck you, but if you did be like, if you were interested and you were like, yo, sign an NDA, I'd do it.
No.
Just in case you thinking about it. Now, mind you, if you don't want to, that's fine. But I would.
But if you do,
if you are into it, I'm into it.
I think I might be offended if someone asked me to sign an NDA for hooking up with. What would be the context? Am I cheating? Are they cheat? Why would you have somebody sign an NDA?
I think it's just power.
Well, what if your dick game
Don't
is
talk
whack?
about their dick.
I know. I think it's just
You
am
got
a
this
celebrity. I'm a
mushroom
public
dick.
figure.
It's pencily as fuck.
I feel like if you are into a certain lifestyle
Oh, if you're doing certain things, we don't want to.
and
Okay,
you
that's
have
valid.
a particular set of
I might be doing coke off
Drake,
your
if you
ass.
want to get fisted, I'll fist you and sign the NDA.
Oh my God.
I feel like
I will.
I would sign an NDA for.
as he does.
Who?
Can you see the fisting?
Wow.
I would sign an NDA for Rihanna.
I love that.
I would. I would be like, baby girl, where
You guys see
do
the
I
video
sign?
where she said that she was a top? Do you guys see the
She's
video
a
where she said
top?
she's a top? Yeah.
What does that even mean?
Damn, that's a conflict.
Well, I mean, lesbians have positions.
Rihanna,
Don't disrespect the lesbian community.
I'm not trying to
right
disrespect lesbians. I'm like, what does a top mean when you're a girl?
Tread lightly.
now. I feel like, is it
Tell
like,
me, actually,
What it-
Sakina,
what
what
it-
is a lesbian top?
Okay, so do you know what a pillow princess is?
Yes,
Someone who just wants to lay there and get fucked.
What's the opposite of a pillow princess?
Someone who just wants to stand there
the
and
boss.
A top.
Hello.
fuck. I mean,
Hello.
I feel like
but
wouldn't
if
that
you
be like
don't have no
Dom versus
dick,
like
Rihanna,
sub?
who is a straight woman, I mean,
She'd be holding. She'd
Okay.
be wearing the strap on.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's the one
so
that
you're
was.
telling me that Rihanna's fucking ASAP?
It's
It might be.
possible.
That's what she's. I mean, she said that she's a top.
That's hot.
She was promoting.
I would watch that porn.
Good for you. Yeah, I would too.
I would
Yeah.
watch
She
that.
was. She
so
was.
much
watch the
money.
fuck out of
So
that.
much
That would
money.
go viral as shit. Rihanna, you should post the video of you strapping
You think
ASAP.
that Katt Williams and Shannon Sharp, whatever, you
Is
think
viral?
that video went viral, girl?
She was
Would watch
talking
that.
about. She was promoting Savage Fenty Valentine's shit.
Of course.
And they asked her what was her position, top or bottom, and she said top.
I don't like the porns. I don't like porns that feature women because I'm very much a gay man. I don't like porns that feature women.
And I do.
If I see like a dick,
I like straight porn.
If I see like a vagina on my screen, like I'm not with the shits. Like I will literally shut down my whole computer.
That's valid.
I will. And so like, but one of the hottest porns I ever saw was this like blonde white woman strapping the fuck out of this blonde white man. And I was like, wow. And he was enjoying it, and she looked like she was enjoying it. I was like, this is hot. So, all to say that if Rihanna wants to post her strapping ASAP, Ferg, Rocky, whatever the fuck
Yeah.
one she's dating, I think that would be good content. Post that shit. I would spend $8 on your OnlyFans.
$8. That's more than I'd
It's more than
spend
eight.
more than $8
Yeah.
on that.
11,
12.
I mean, we talking about Rihanna.
maybe 12.
What?
yeah,
it was like
for a
$11.99.
limited release. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I can only watch it for the
$1.
weekend.
I think Rihanna's worth it personally.
I mean, Rihanna's porns are great, but Rihanna's stroking the fuck out of ASAP Rocky. Ooh,
I would watch Rihanna,
concept is hot.
but
The
take
concept
him
is
out.
kinda hot.
Yeah, I would even take him out the mix.
that's
'cause I
her
don't
nigga.
need him.
I would watch
No.
Rihanna.
I want to just see Rihanna stroking, playing with her pussy.
I would
No, I don't
also
wanna see that.
I do though.
pay a
I
lot
don't
of
like
money.
pussy. Like I think that, and yeah,
there
I
has
think,
to be
yeah.
a man. For
It
me
don't
to
have to
watch
be a
it, there
man
has
for
to
me.
be a
No,
man.
no,
I'm
no,
a
no.
gay guy. There has to be a man. I'm not clicking on
Surprisingly,
no videos with just some bitch by herself. I don't
Really?
give a fuck who you
I
are.
watch gay porn, not
I'm
all the
just as
time,
gay
but
as
I
they
can
come.
get down with gay porn.
How
Yeah.
straight are you?
I'm like, okay,
If straight is
if it's
10,
a pie,
if straight is 10 and one is gay, you're a
I am okay. If straight is 10 and 1 is gay, I am okay. So 5 would be in the middle. I'd be like a 7.
okay 7. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's pretty
think
gay.
so.
That's gayish.
Wait, what's 10?
Gay.
No, you said 1 was gay.
You did.
Oh, I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a 7.
I'm more
So
on the
straight is.
unfortunately more on the straight side.
Straight sucks.
so sorry.
Seems so
Girl.
middling.
Girl,
But you know, a lot of straight women.
I'm so sorry.
A lot of
Watch gay
it's
porn.
Such a,
Yeah.
It's such a.
I'm really,
Have you heard that? That a lot of straight women watch gay porn.
Do you watch gay
That's
porn?
a thing.
I do. I watch both gay porn. I watch lesbian porn.
Lesbian's the best.
Do you watch cis straight porn?
Sometimes vanilla porn to me, it
Is that
okay.
vanilla?
Do you want-
Is
do you
vanilla-
want black porn versus white porn?
When
Like,
I
yeah, let's
am
talk-
watching
Ooh.
straight porn, it is not vanilla at all. Like,
Straight porn that's not vanilla, so it's like someone in a chair getting
Like kinky
fisted.
stuff.
it's very kinky.
Is that
Okay.
I don't know. Is that raunchy? I don't know what raunchy straight porn is because I feel like straight porn is.
There's a whole bunch. It could be anything.
I feel like straight porn is tamer than gay porn.
no.
No, I'm pretty sure it is. I think there's more porn to straight porn, but generally gay dudes are way
don't watch
sluttier
straight
than
porn.
any woman.
Yeah, you
don't watch it.
straight porn.
Yeah, you don't know
How
that.
do you know?
Okay.
The truth is coming out.
I
If
feel
you-
like it's as a I enjoy porn from an educational purpose. I think it's just interesting to watch what other people think is portrayed as like male arousal and like male dominance.
I think gay porn is super okay. Personally,
Gay porn is really
I think gay porn is
interesting.
super hot because there's someone fucking and there's someone getting fucked. It's the same thing that happens in straight porn. It's the same thing that happens in a
So wait.
that concept is.
Oh wait, you don't
know
do.
what I mean?
I was gonna say, in your gay porn, do you do like lesbian, like
I
strap
would
on?
never watch
Okay,
porn.
but
I
you're
would never
saying-
jerk off to two pussies trying to play with each other.
Oh, no. I was saying like strapping. Since you said one is fucking another
you
person.
said it was
That
hot.
concept is hotter, but still no.
Okay.
Not like no.
So why would you want to see Rihanna
So we're-
in like ASAP?
Because it's Rihanna and ASAP.
Oh, because it's them. It's not
Okay.
about
Not
what
because
they're doing.
not because
It's
of
not
what
because-
they're
I
doing. It's
thought-
not
I thought it was-
I'm
I-
picturing Rihanna's titties hanging and her just da.
See, no, I didn't take it like
and
that.
I'm picturing
Yeah.
the look on ASAP's face, just enjoying it.
So it's about them.
That's hot.
I thought
That
you meant that you like
concept
to
is
see
hot.
like
I thought
bitches
it was-
fucking.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's-
then when you
I
say
thought you
strap
were
on, I didn't know it was
pegging.
about her.
I'm not into. I'm not into it.
clarification.
I like the concept when, as a porn viewer, I like to look at the person who's getting fucked's face.
Okay.
I like to see the ecstasy or lack thereof of them getting fucked. That's the
Okay.
hottest thing, I think, if I was going to focus on this 16
You don't like to
by
see
9 screen.
the fucker's face.
No, yeah, the fucker's face doesn't do it for me. The angle of the fucking doesn't do it for me. I want to see the person's eyes roll back and be like, there
Okay,
it is.
this is gonna sound
That's what
absolutely ridiculous.
Wow, I like to see
gonna
the
sound-
fucking and the face.
You want to see both faces.
I want to see. No, I don't care about the fucking.
The guy who's fucking, I don't give a shit.
I'm
I would like to see the
deeply-
fucking in the face of the person who's getting fucked.
Thank you, yeah.
That's what I want to see.
I'm deeply into the decor and the story.
Oh, I love this story.
I'm into the
Like
plot.
Alita.
how we
not-
got here.
No. Like it's a how we got here. I also, for my own enjoyment, watch like spoof porn. So I'll watch like Star Wars porn or like
that a thing?
Harry Potter porn or like 50
That
Shades
gives me
of Grey.
conflicted
Star
feelings.
Trek porn. It's hilarious.
Star Trek porn. She got the Layla buns.
Have you
That's
seen
Star
Simpsons
Wars.
porn?
That's Star Wars.
I've
That's
never
different.
watched it.
I've
just seen
they're
it.
just like
And I
space
can't
white
click on
people.
it.
No,
never
okay.
seen
So
They just kind of all go in the same.
do you want me to differentiate it for you?
It's Star
Go
Wars,
on.
Star Trek, Jeff Bezos.
Okay.
They're all the same thing.
Whoa.
No, they're not.
They
Stop.
are. They're all
I mean,
space white
technically,
people.
I can see the correlation that you're drawing there. Capitalism. I see what you did
Not
there.
Jeff Bezos.
That's
It's real.
clever. The difference between Star Wars and Star Trek. Star Trek is space plus white
Which one has
people
the Asian guy?
plus classical music
Star Wars.
and an Asian guy. That's Star Trek.
Star
That's
Trek
Spock.
has the Asian guy,
Yes.
George Takai.
Yes.
Watch this. We're retweeting. This is the moment. Hey, George,
Yes. And then
come be on the show. You probably live around here.
No, he doesn't.
Probably
In
does.
LA?
Maybe.
He's probably
definitely
here.
lives
He
here.
definitely lives
Definitely.
here.
Maybe New York. He keeps New York.
He's in LA all the time.
Well, he's here all the
He's
time.
here all the
Whatever.
time. George
Star
good, yeah.
Wars is white people plus space plus rock and roll. That's the Luke, I'm your father.
I've seen none of those movies. I refuse.
I'm a Trekkie. Hands. I don't
Love that for you.
I don't fuck. Thank you. I don't fuck with Star Wars. I don't know anything about it.
That's okay.
But I'm a Trekkie. I
Star
love
Trek is
Star
first.
Trek.
George Takai is also 86. Come to
Yeah.
this show, yeah, please.
He's
George,
great.
come on the show. It's gay. It's minority. It's in LA.
You'll fit right in.
Well, you'll fit right in. It'll be super fun. Just a suggestion.
That's funny. Sakina, you have someone who you would sign an NDA for because you didn't answer?
No, actually, no. I'm sorry. We're gonna move to the next one. Next topic. Because
I wanna see.
Oko has a whole list of things.
We don't
We're
have
at
to get to
45
it. Yeah,
minutes.
But I just can we at least get her answer?
I cannot say that there's anyone that I
Girl, don't
would
even have an answer.
sign
Move to the
an
next topic, please and thank
NDA
you.
for.
that I wasn't pulling it out of nowhere.
No.
Please to the next topic.
It's never happening for me.
I've signed an NDA.
Jesus, I'm
for a
signing
job.
an NDA
I'm
for
just saying,
Jesus.
if I'm hooking up with you, you better be telling the world, because it's that good.
I'm not signing no NDA if you ain't worth 40 million plus.
First and foremost,
Because I done fuck some niggas worth a couple million. A few. And more than I can count. If you're not worth 40 million plus, if you're not 40 sitting on 40, I'm not signing no NDA.
I like how you made it very simple.
whore.
Simple, right?
40 on 40,
40 on
baby.
40. If you're not 40 on 40, I'm not doing it.
You
You 40 on 40,
harlot.
lit. I got you. I understand.
You
It makes sense.
Trollop.
Is that trollop? Is that not sensical? I think it's sensical.
You dirty gutter butt.
What do I have? I'll do the next topic because
Shout out to you, B. Scott.
Okay, so a couple days ago in Florida.
Yes, I did.
Because we're talking because we love Florida.
Go ahead.
There was a massive 90-day sting operation that led to the arrest of 123 men in relation to human trafficking.
Oh boy.
Right? Crazy. Not that crazy because it's Florida. Not that crazy because it's men. Absolutely none of them were drag queens.
I mean, the
What
fact
is it?
that I'm glad that that's the singer.
123 men
Zinger.
were arrested for human trafficking, child pornography, child prostitution, None of them were drag queens.
I have another question. I have a question. Pick me. How many of them were white men?
I don't know the demographics as far as race, but I'm sure most of them.
Probably.
Real questions.
And Latinos.
I'd be drawing correlations.
It's Florida,
but,
so it's generally
I
white
just
men
be
and
thinking.
Latinos. If I had to be like realistic.
I just wanted, so it's white men. Got it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just wanted to be sure.
I think it's crazy. Yeah, none of them were drag queens. They were all men. The men were arrested after allegedly soliciting sex from undercover agents posing as minors. You know what's crazy? I have some sex apps that I am a part of.
Yes.
I have some dating apps that I'm gonna cut. I have some dating apps that I'm a part of.
No. Put that back
Oh,
in.
well, I'm the editor. It's fine. I'm in charge. I have some dating apps that I'm a part of.
Or
right?
sex apps.
And there are, every once in a while, a thing will pop across the thing and it'll be like, young, looking to fuck. And I'll be like, you're a cop. I'll be like, you're a cop. First of all, I'm not into young guys.
Right, but you're
But you're a cop.
But
like,
what's illegal about it?
being like, oh, like,
They're underage.
But they're not saying that.
No, they'll be like, I'm a teenager. What's up? Hit me up.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Oh, you haven't?
No,
Oh,
you
I
know it's
have,
been a
but
while.
I'm not sending a message, A, because I like.
Washed by the blood.
You know, you better know me. I belong
Where
to
are
Jesus.
we?
I have not been on none of them since
Under
2021.
the blood. We're me and you right here. Just
That's
for
our connection.
for Jesus.
For
So-
Jesus, honey.
For Jesus.
So
Yes,
I don't want to
yes.
say that every time I meet one, I'm not going to say which friend it is, but they'll know who I'm talking about. Every time I see them, they're dating someone else. And so I'm gonna ask.
Who are they?
I'm gonna ask. How are your dating lives going? Every time I see them, they're dating somebody else. I
don't know.
No, I am.
Nobody.
Damn.
Ooh,
If there was a bus in here, you'd be under it.
Boom! Like you hit with that shit.
Okay. You
Okay. So how's your dating life going? Are you dating anyone? Is it interesting? I am freshly out of a situationship. I'm dating currently no one. I'm fucking somebody, but I'm always fucking somebody. I'm
I was
always
about to
fucking somebody.
say.
That's not even a thing. But I'm not dating anyone. What are your all situations? I don't know who I was talking about. I know everyone here. I've seen them all many a time. Yeah, I don't know who I'm talking about. You respond as you do.
Played us.
Priscilla.
I'm single as hell.
Okay.
And I'm currently having an existential crisis about what love is in the absence of patriarchy and romance.
Damn.
Love without romance? What is love without romance? What does it even mean?
No. That's not even the real one. What
Yeah,
is love without
patriarchy.
patriarchy?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
That
That's a
is.
ponder.
That's a real
That's a
question.
ponder.
So romance
I mean,
is
love
a
without
part of patriarchy.
Which
It's
is
a tool of patriarchy.
That's why I'm
Right.
saying, like, but to identify one as well as
So
the
right, so
other.
think about it, right? Okay, you're not straight, are you?
No,
Did you ever date guys?
I did.
Do you-
Dick is an entrium to pussy, so
Okay.
Dick is an
occasionally.
entrium to
So
pussy.
like
pussy
when
is
you
fickle.
so basically like what I call the patriarchy beer goggles. When you take the patriarchy beer goggles off,
Yep,
what is left for cishet men?
nothing.
Like what is attractive about them?
Throwing good dick?
But they don't. We know this
No,
is
no.
No, because cishet women have the smallest amount of orgasms.
Cis men throw dick.
you
To-
said
to the
good dick.
To the garbage?
Cis men throw dick.
Throwing dick
I'm a
is
cis
not the-
man. I
No,
throw
cishet.
great dick.
Cishet.
6 heterosexual.
Not
I mean,
just
but why
cis.
does your heterosexual the patriarchy isn't
you
a
have-
gay. I'm saying that just all to say that
Like-
no, but I mean like the patriarchy isn't like a gay thing.
No.
No,
So I'm saying, so like separate from like cis het, it doesn't have to be het. It's just so the patriarchy. There's white men in
but
gay life and straight life.
non-heterosexual men are bucking the patriarchy by existing.
Yeah,
So they're already on a different angle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're not going to be
It's not meant
approaching
for
sex
us.
in the same way that
Okay.
a purely cishet man.
You might think it is, but it's not meant for us, which is why they always do their best to let us know that we don't quite fit the bill of what patriarchy is.
Yeah.
Not as gay men.
No, I don't think I fit that bill either.
For sure, no.
It's quasi. It's quasi.
It can be.
It is clumsy.
It depends on like power.
True.
It depends on race. It depends
Heller.
on position.
There's
Because
levels to it.
White and gay men have a very different experience than any of us.
Oh, and they
would
benefit
have.
from patriarchy in a
And they
very,
benefit-
very big way.
Exactly.
For
They
sure.
benefit from patriarchy
sure.
in a very unique way, which is why
And they uphold it too.
when the gays were like, let's get married, I was like, I don't really understand this. I thought we were above
They definitely uphold it.
patriarchy and above this. Why are we doing this? Oh, because some rich white guy wanted his cake and eating it too in his tax break. So I get it. That's why now everybody's married.
So with you, when you say that, okay, so what have you realized?
So what I'm realizing is that without the rose-colored glasses of the patriarchy, right? Through the tool of romance, which by the way, which I'm actually probably gonna be talking about this on my podcast, but there was this TikToker who came out and talked about how romance has its origins in 15th century France or some shit like that. And basically the purpose of romance was to level the playing field for broke motherfuckers who had no access to land and money to be able to compete with the ones who did for women. So what did they come up with? The concept of romance. You romance a woman. And what is romancing? Romancing is really just putting a spell on a bitch, right?
Manipulation.
It's manipulation. And so it's without romance, what is there? Without the perception that you're not shit without a man, which is a patriarchal, tenet.
That you need a man.
That you need a man. So you take that away. Okay, I don't need a man. All right. And then you take away I almost see it like glamour magic. Like you take away all of the bullshit that we think about, like the romance aspect, the butterflies, which we know is not a good thing, You take that away and it's
20.
What the fuck is left? You're left with these dudes who are unemotionally intelligent. You're left with these dudes who are bad in bed because they only care about themselves, that a lot of them are abusive.
I can't stand men who only care about themselves in bed.
Okay?
That's the worst.
But that's the state of cis het men and the heterosexual experience. If you're fucking with dudes who are straight or identify straight, that's what you get 90% of the time is that. Trash. And then like I said,
that does seem trash. Is that?
And that's the point. So when you take away I'm nothing without a man, if you no longer believe that anymore, which I don't, I've let that go.
You don't need a man, honey.
Okay, but you have to understand that shit is imprinted on your brain.
I'm not making light of it. I get that. I get that.
And so it's when you and I'm a woke bitch. I've always had a good head on my shoulders, and even I was caught up in that shit. So it's when you take that away, then when you take away all the other stuff. Right? You take away everything. It's what's left is a bunch of fucking losers, unemotionally intelligent, who they're kindergarten level logic. They're not, skid stains in their drawers because they don't even fucking want to do laundry. Okay, remember I did a whole episode about Ray J telling men to wear black drawers so that they didn't have doodle stains in their drawers.
She said wash your ass. She said wash your ass.
Okay, and these motherfuckers get on the internet and talk about how they don't even wipe because it's gay. And they let the water run between their ass. And this is what
can I say something about that is shocking to me? When I hear straight men say that they think that wiping your ass is gay, I feel like they just using gay men to be reason to say that they don't know how to wash their ass.
Probably.
Because ain't no one in their mind thinking that fucking rag between your ass is gay.
Let's be real.
What?
But some of them are that fucking simple.
Well, you don't even need to fuck them.
And that's the point. So then what is left?
There are men who aren't like that.
But it's a tiny percentage.
From your perspective, from what you know.
From what I know, and let me just say this much, I've done polls on my page with thousands of respondents, and most women agree with me that the average dude out there is just, the quote unquote good guys out there, it's 1%. It's 1%.
Not you.
Put my bottle down.
I'm not putting down shit.
What?
I'm pouring
They
myself
fighting
a
over
drink
liquor.
because I'm a grown ass man.
We're not doing
And I'm
this.
on this show. And
We're not
I
doing
need
this
a
again.
drink.
Don't.
And you brought this shit.
You know
and
what?
brought
You're
it
right.
for me to drink.
I
You say
didn't
you
bring
didn't,
it.
but you did.
Put it.
You know that you
Put
brought it.
it
That's okay.
down.
It's fine. I know how to deal with women.
Keep it
I know how to deal with women real good.
Real good.
I do.
Talk to me nice.
So afraid,
Yeah.
but like
I know
not
how
in a
to deal
good way.
with
Like
women.
I'm cringing.
I
Like
know how
everything.
to deal with women.
I want you to know that my butthole like
My butthole clenched.
like all the way. Like I know how to deal with that. I know how to
Do
deal
you need
with
somebody to motorboat it?
No,
Especially after the good sister done gave us a word. That's how he behaves.
niggas being trash.
That's how he behaves. You
I
don't
was
listen.
being trash
I will just
by
say
pouring
this.
myself a drink. No. Niggas was being trash by pouring myself a drink. Let's just go ahead and make sure that we
yeah.
got all the pieces
Niggas.
together.
No, it's what you
Niggas.
said.
A nigga.
What did I say? I didn't say shit.
Ticket.
This
You didn't say
bitch said
shit.
something while I was pouring my
And you
drink.
replied.
She was talking. I didn't say shit. I said, let me
Run
pour
it
myself a
back. Run the
drink.
clip back.
That's funny.
Run the clip back.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
What I am gonna
like a
say
housewife
is,
moment.
it's not just niggas that are shit. Don't worry.
Oh, tell us about
Who
the other
else is
people.
shit?
Bitches is
Real
shit.
quickly.
Bitches and shit.
And so,
Non-binary people, shit.
That's true.
Okay.
yeah.
Someone was on here talking about
Trans-
the they them.
Listen, the they them.
but because we're all under the same, we're all under the same umbrella
and
of
which is I tell
fake
people
love.
I'm queer, and queer just means I'm an equal opportunity shit taker. Trans women, shit. Trans men, shit.
Really?
Look at the camera.
Non-binaries, shit. Straight men, shit. Straight
Shit.
bitches, shit.
Shit.
Gay men, shit.
It can be.
Gay
None of the
bitches,
words.
shit. Just it's just all motherfucking shit. Like we just all
Get your
need
mind
to
right.
just
Turn it over to
accept
Jesus.
that there is no green grass on the other
It's not.
side.
It's
There
not.
isn't.
the
But you
grass
can
is
bring your
only
own
greener where you
fertilizer,
water
honey.
it.
You can, and what
can bring
did
your own
Frank
fertilizer.
Ocean tell us? Fertilizer, I'll take bullshit if that's all you've got. I will take it. I will take it. At this point, it's if you're willing to do the work. Because everybody is shit.
But here's the thing, is that we all learned what love is under the system.
Completely.
You know, like we all think about it. We all learned what love is from Disney movies, from rom-coms, because none of our parents knew what was going on. They didn't fucking know.
Why did I think of Jennifer Lopez then when you said that?
Which one?
When you said that we learned from rom-coms?
Which
Made in
one?
Manhattan. It's like popped
How
into
did I
my
know?
I was
mind.
like, which one? Enough?
I was thinking enough.
That's my favorite J-Lo movie.
thinking enough.
That one actually
It
good.
was so good.
Let's be That's the best she's done.
Enough wasn't good. That was
And
wrong.
everybody
that's
was
the
hating
best
on
she's
it
done.
until we were like, this
She
movie
hasn't
should have won an
done it.
Oscar.
No.
I mean, three things that I will give, and you've never heard me give too much, is Jennifer Lopez. But outside of Enough, Anaconda, because I was a kid, I loved
Okay.
Anaconda.
Anaconda was bomb.
Yeah,
And
I will
Selena.
give you that. Yeah.
Let's be real. Selena was some of the best shit she
Oh,
did.
she did some
She
acting in
did
Selena.
some
So Jennifer
acting.
Lopez, from
Shout
me
out
to
to
you,
you,
honey.
girl.
Respectful.
You
That
did
was
that.
good. That's
Let me
big for
tell
me.
you what, Selena, my sister watched that movie every time it came on A&E.
And it came on TBS every week, too.
Listen, when my grandmother is like, so like, you and your sister are gay. How did that happen? I think
You and your sister are gay?
Me and my sister are both gay. I have a few sisters that are gay. But me and my sister that I was raised closest with are gay. And my grandma's like, you and your sister are gay? Like, how did that happen? And I think back to me and my sister like jumping
Watching
on the
J-Lo
bed.
with no bra, jumping titties around.
A bitty bitty bum.
Listen, my sister, it was a bitty bitty
bum
bum
bum.
bum. It was that. It was me and my sister
Selena.
jumping on the bed to share. Do you believe in life after
Cher's a
love?
baddie, too.
Listen, you know the song.
If I could turn back time.
If I could turn back time.
Do.
If I could run away. Listen, it was a time. You had
I
to
was just
be there.
saying to him on the
It was a
podcast
time.
before, like that was 20. Can
Have
you
you
believe
heard
that
that
was
song
25 years
Fucking
ago?
had to be there.
It was an incredible
me.
moment. It was a big moment.
My karaoke machine.
Yeah, it was a big
It was
moment.
a CD player with a microphone.
In Jersey?
Yes.
Where in Jersey?
South Jersey. Oh, Pole
time and
Down
era
Town.
moments.
Time.
That's why they play Uno the way they do.
Don't
It's
do
in South
this.
Jersey.
what I'm
I knew
saying.
that
I was
this
like,
was
well,
going
that's
to come
really
back
what I was
around.
saying.
I
That's
thought
nice.
that we were going to move past
Yeah, this ain't nice. Let's
I
not go
let
back.
you live.
live. I've let you live. Okay.
Now that I know what part of Jersey you're from, it's all making sense.
I want you. Listen, y'all can't say nothing to me over here talking about ain't shit niggas. Okay, y'all unnecessary allegiance to losers.
Oh, I ain't shit. I ain't been. I've been an ain't shit
y'all
nigga.
Y'all out here chasing ain't shit niggas.
I've been an ain't shit nigga for 28, 9 years.
Unnecessary allegiance to losers. Wow.
What are
one of my
give me
my
3
weaklings.
topics left that we have to choose from, and I'm gonna choose.
I was just going to highlight the Oscar nominations today. You don't care.
What else is there?
I was going to mention something about Keke Palmer.
That's better.
JT said something funny.
Keke Palmer.
Okay. And Tristan Thompson got suspended.
We'll go
because of
Keke
drugs.
Palmer, and then I'll come up with one more thing.
JT isn't being swallowed.
Tristan Thompson, does he even still play basketball?
Yes, he did.
Swallowed.
Chloe?
That's
Chloe.
TD Jakes. My bad.
Oh, TD Jakes?
No,
Tristan
I don't have
Thompson.
anything like that. Tristan Thompson was...
TD Jakes, busting cheeks. Tristan Thompson,
Tristan Thompson was suspended.
busting Chloe.
Oh.
And
Tristan
Kim.
and Kim?
Mm-hmm.
They
I
fucking...
don't know about that.
That's the rumor mill is that he hooked up with Kim.
You're not gonna catch me on camera saying that.
I said it.
She said it. I'm not saying it.
Can't take ya. It's exactly why they don't let
Eeny,
niggas
meeny,
come
miny,
together.
Keke Palmer.
Well, Keke Palmer tweeted, this is what she said. She said, I'm no guru on successful relationships,
Obviously.
but I believe
Stop
that
it.
love...
No, stop it. I mean, did you see? We saw.
I believe that love
Fucking
should...
around with light-skinned niggas is problem A.
That's what happened with Simone.
Look at me.
That's what I'm saying. Fucking around
No,
with... She's
look at
not
my
light. He's
face.
not light. Jonathan?
But did you see who she fucked with before,
Was
Jonathan?
he also light-skinned?
Not just light skin, but like mixed light skin looking type, like curly long hair.
Too
Kinda.
light.
I'm not saying anything on this topic.
I'm just saying, like,
Because I didn't see some of these exes.
But I
my
didn't
God. Some of
see.
these-
Here we
I
go.
done seen some of these bitches.
Let's just. Can we?
Now she just cover the mic.
Oh, go try to cover the mic.
He was like,
Unless you voided
make
names,
sure.
we just gonna beat
I wasn't
names.
going to say the name.
Okay.
we can
okay.
beat
No.
names.
Okay. So we
You
can
know
talk.
what? Let's
Okay.
not beat-
Let's just get this.
God bless you. I want
Kiki.
to, because I haven't told you this, and usually I recap what I do with him in the morning.
Okay,
He
so-
know that I hung out with you.
Let
He
me
knew we went to
explain
the
something. Things that I have learned. Oko is an absolute light and an absolute, like, just a divine treat to be around.
And I'm a
right?
bag of shit. It's fine.
That's not true. You were at the buy one get one free deal that I didn't know that I was
That is
getting.
very
with
true.
Oko.
Yeah,
it was getting.
I didn't know that I was
Very
getting,
true.
and the receipt
good
got
deal. That's a
lost
good
in
deal.
the
We're fine.
mail.
We're good.
It's a good deal.
And I do that. And
Okay.
that's very true.
Just absolutely. Let me tell you what.
said, "I'm the buy one, get one
I'm never fucking.
You're the BOGO.
You're the
I'm the
BOGO.
BOGO.
Corey's the
Jones,
BOGO.
Payless.
I want
I'm
you.
Gail. He said you get Oprah, you get Gail. I'm Gail.
I didn't
you're
go that far.
Stedman.
I'm Stedman.
Yeah.
Stedman.
I was about to
At
say,
least
no,
Gail got a
no.
show.
I like
Can I
Gail.
get
Don't
my, I
do
can't
that.
get my
Yeah,
own
you're
show. Shit.
What I will say though is I am never in my life going out to an art event with this man right here. Never in my life, because two things always fucking happen whenever I go out to an art event with Oko.
He is known in these art streets.
Not only is he known in these art streets,
So is Sakina.
but it's just no. Every time I go out with this man, a white woman above the age of 55 always locks eyes with me and makes eye contact,
Trying to
and
eat that
then
puss.
walks over to me and then professes her love to
How
me.
she's a light.
She's trying to wait. Is your professor? She's professing her love for you or for him?
No, it's for me.
Oh, so she is trying to eat the
And
box.
both.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I heard that
said
this
she's
woman
trying to eat
last
the
week
box.
said to another friend of ours, who the three of us know, that me and you were soulmates.
Wow, that's hilarious.
Which is
We
true.
are
We are.
100%.
We are.
So
Sans
the
the
first
sex.
time Oko,
Sans the sex.
you don't have to have.
Yeah, soulmates have nothing to
can
do
be
with sex.
friends.
No.
Siblings can be soulmates.
Oh, you're my soulmate.
Yeah, I was gonna say
You can be
this
soulmates
is-
with your
You are
parents.
my
Yes.
soulmate.
But
in a lot
isn't
of
a
ways.
soulmate someone who you have like sex
No.
with?
No, just connection.
That's one
Stop
version
it.
of a soulmate.
No.
Your best friend could be your soulmate. Your sister can be your soulmate.
A nigga who
Sounds
you told,
gay.
a nigga who you call and
we
tell to
are
do a
gay,
podcast,
fool.
Because you can. I mean, we're soulmates.
A nigga who what?
Who you call and say we need to do a podcast.
I didn't call and say, we said that in person. I said, yo, we should do a podcast because
Oko wants you to slice your hands right now and profess your blood brother.
I'd be down.
Get a knife.
I know you would.
Look
Go
at the
hard.
knife.
Anywho, so a white woman always professes her undying love. This particular event, this white woman approached me and proceeded to tell me for 15 to 20 minutes that my face was perfectly symmetrical.
It is.
She's not lying.
Not at all lying. She told me that I should be a model and I should be drifting
not
Chanel.
lying.
Face
None
card
of
giving.
which are lies.
The people say that behind your back.
That listen, I'll take it. Either way. Moving
But-
forward. So then I am then approached by another white woman. Okay. This white woman is between the ages of like 25,
5 and 30,
30, 35.
White people old age bad.
You never know with white
You
people.
never tell what you're dealing with.
Shawty had a mullet.
Could be 18, could be 40.
Curly
Crushed velvet
hair,
shirt.
crushed velvet, like situation.
Eyeliner on the eyes.
It's giving heavy
velvet.
millennial.
It's giving heavy millennial.
Probably
White millennial.
32,
Who's wearing
30,
crushed
36.
This lady, this girl.
This individual, this child of God.
Eve.
And so the person proceeds to come up to me and they're like, "Oh my God, hi." And I'm like, "Hello." And they're like, "What's your name?" And I proceed to tell them my name. And they're like,
Sakina.
"Oh my God, that is your name." And I was like,
What's your last name? Is it Johnson?
"No, it's
Good.
Scott, like the toilet paper and the lawn
Why
products."
do you say Johnson? Because that's a black name?
Because I'm racist as fuck.
Racist.
It's kind of a black name.
Scott is a black
Scott
name.
is black
It is
too.
black.
I mean, but Johnson's real.
Johnson is real black.
Real black.
Sakina Johnson will not. I would hate that.
Skinny Johnson.
That's really what I thought it was.
Sakina Johnson sounds like someone running for office.
Yeah. Or a convict. I love that. Either way.
Dude, set it off.
Love a convict.
So Shorty proceeds to come up to me. She's like, "What's your name?" And I tell her my name. She's like, "Oh my God, that is your name." And I'm like, "Ooh, okay." Now, I do not remember white faces. Let me be very clear. I try
You have
really
white face
hard,
blindness.
but I don't.
They blend
I
together.
I mean, they all blend together for me. Whatever. I just don't do
In
it.
the opacity.
I don't make a habit of it. I just feel like it's my
It's not
fuck you to
important.
patriarchy. I just don't make a habit of
And
it.
white supremacy.
And white supremacy, and I have ADD, and object permanence is a real thing. So, I'm trying to place where I may have met this white woman. I cannot place it. And she then proceeds to tell me, I don't know their pronouns, whatever. I'm going to say she blindly.
They, them, just in case.
They then
thems.
proceed to tell me that, like, "Oh my God, like, I've never met you, but I am a friend of your ex's, and I've seen photos of you, and like, you just have a very special place in my heart."
I don't want to say which ex.
You know, you had them.
And you
I
not.
mean, I maybe have. I've known
And-
Sakina for a little while. I've seen some exes.
I hate you.
I've seen a couple.
You not, but
Yeah,
so
you met that one.
he-
No, I am not a few. I'm trying to be like, realistically, as a gay black person,
this is true.
I'm trying to be like her. I'm trying to keep me a bitch on my left and right hand. That's what I'm trying to be.
So much.
I really try to be like her. I'm like, oh shit.
So,
Like-
anywho,
Like,
this person is like, "Yeah, like,
I'm
I
dead
know
ass.
you from your ex." And I'm like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Well, that's like great. Like, like, have a great night. Like, just
Go on.
send my ex my kindness, send that." And this person then proceeds to say, "Well, me and your ex aren't friends anymore." And I'm kind of just like,
And she ends it with, "This was a healing conversation," which I found to be very strange. By the way, when she says the ex
Was
name,
she trying to get at you? Is that
I
what's
think
happening?
so.
Yeah, that's
I,
what's
I
giving.
told her that.
I
then.
don't
I think that was some of it.
know.
Because why is it healing you?
Yeah, that was.
But also when she said when she said that she was ex friends to the ex that I know, I immediately like zoned out.
Yeah,
It's
because
so
honestly, as
spicy.
soon as I heard that, I would have been finding my exit strategy. I would have been like, I gotta get out of here.
I was panicked.
Yeah, like I'd be like, my. I'll see you later, girl.
And she was grinning. She was grinning the whole time.
I was trying to be
Was
really
she cute?
No,
Oh, so then okay.
What did I call her? Bambi sister.
I'm done. Essentially,
Bambi sister. She's
I
like a
just-
Disney character.
But like, I feel like, and this is something that I've had to like ask people, like, am I crazy for thinking that like me as a friend, I would never go up to any of a person's ex that I'm not even friends with anymore. Like, let's say me and
Right.
Oko were friends. I wouldn't go up to one of Oko's exes if we're on good terms. If I ran into such and such and they started talking to me, I would be like, "Oh, by the way, such and such. Didn't know about that, but what else?" But like, we're on good terms. If me and you weren't friends, I wouldn't go up to an ex and be like, "Oh, hey, I've seen you around. I see photos
But
of
she was
you."
white.
True.
thank you.
That part.
They do.
I also think that I think that it's just like some people have different things. Like I wouldn't, be it Corey, be it Sakina, be it you, I wouldn't, if you told me your ex, I would get in my mind that that's your ex, and I don't know in what way I would talk to them outside of, "Hi, Oko, how you doing?
Yeah.
Good to see you." And then that would be that. I
casual.
would not walk up to them and talk about my friend.
Yeah.
Even if it was my ex-friend, I
And
wouldn't
this was
talk
very
about it.
healing.
It was weak, like, and so
There's no way your ex could call me and say, like, I could see them and I ever have a conversation about you.
I mean, if my ex called you,
No,
it
like
depends
if I
on who the
ran
ex-
into them,
it-
not called, ran
even
into them.
if my ex, if you ran into my ex, I don't even think my ex would recognize you.
Well, I've never met them, so that's true too. I know what they look like.
Yeah, I don't. You know what they look like, but I don't even know what
Yeah.
they would look like. I don't want to say I'm about to hijack and change this conversation, but I
You
am.
can, yeah.
I am going to because I'm the host of the show. It's my show. So
Your show.
not
our show,
It's
but
our
yours.
show.
Okay.
It's our. It's
Let's
our
say that.
show.
Okay.
It's our show, but I mean, it's his
Get
show.
to your point.
No. Wait, it's Oko's show. It's his show, and it's also my show. So if I all of a sudden want to change the topic of the show, I'm gonna change it.
Who's resisting?
I didn't say anyone was.
All right.
You kind of were, or you wanted me to clarify this last moment,
And you did.
and you asked for it. So moment clarified. Okay. So we're on a flight
What?
to Mexico.
Okay.
Like a plane.
All of us.
Flight. Okay.
Okay, we're going on vacation. And seat 14D,
We're not on the PJ?
the window rips out. No, we're not.
Oh, that did happen.
I see where this is going.
We're on,
I know too.
We're on Alaskan Air, and we're going to Mexico. The window whips out. We all of a sudden we're on the flight. It's chilling. Blah blah blah. We just hear mad noise. Mad people freaking out. The masks drop down.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm putting that mask. I saw somebody who was on that flight.
Yeah.
She was after the fact. She was telling the story, and she was like, you know. So then the mask dropped down. She was in the front where she didn't know. She only heard but didn't know
What was
you know?
going on? Yeah, she couldn't see it.
Yes, and she's like, it was just like a huge, but damn, you know. And then she's like, I put my mask on, and I'm looking around for a kid to put the mask on the kid, and I was thinking the same thing. I was like, me too. I was looking for a kid too. You put it on yourself first. And then you find a child. I don't care whose kid it is.
Yeah, someone's got.
Any kid's gonna get this mask. I mean, I'm putting the mask on and I'm praying for dear life. I once landed from spring break, Daytona Beach, just a long time ago. I had a great time.
That's right.
I mean, when I tell you, I
He's sitting right.
had a great time. And when we were coming home, mind you, this was like right after the Iraq War the second one had been, it was like we were scared we weren't gonna be able to fly home. It was like that. I'm dating myself. Anyway, so we're on the plane home and we're landing in a horrible like thunder lightning storm. Like I open the window and I can see lightning. Out of my window, like we're face to face, baby, me and this
Listen.
lightning. And the shit is going like this.
Yeah.
And I was like all I could do, what I do when I get really scared is I shut down. I just get very quiet and I'm just like this and I'm just riding it out until the end. I don't freak out. I don't scream. I'm just like, so that's what I would have put my mask on and just sat there and waited for the moment that God came to get me.
So I was in Costa Rica with my boyfriend at the time.
Boyfriend at the time.
She
She said, "Okay, don't get me twisted."
listen, you want to fly me out?
That
Okay,
part.
you got
That's
flew
right.
down.
Flew.
I will pull up to
They
LAX.
say he flew.
I got this Uber.
Got
It's
me the
fine.
passport
they say he
and the
flew.
pre-check. Okay,
Girl.
Ooh.
so we were.
Noticing. Thank you for fucking noticing that this almost went everywhere.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You got it.
I got it.
So I was in Costa Rica. We hopped the border from Costa Rica to Panama. We were on this party island called Bocas del Toro, right? We're on the island. It's Halloween night, having a grand old time, right? Good old time. Turning up. 9 o'clock, 10
Fucking
o'clock.
nasty.
10 o'clock, a thunderstorm hits. And basically all of the islanders are like laughing and like partying. They're like, oh, it's just a Caribbean snowfall. No worries, no
Snow?
worries. Like it wasn't snow, it was raining.
Oh,
but
I
they
was like-
call it a Caribbean snowfall because it was raining so hard.
Oh, damn.
Mind you, we are on one island and the hostel we are on is on another island that you have to take a boat taxi to.
Oh, no.
Right? It is pouring down raining. 1 o'clock turns to 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock turns to 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock turns to 4 o'clock. And
These must be AM.
a.m. and I am exhausted and it is still fucking pouring raining. And I look at my boyfriend at the time and I'm like, listen, we have to get to that hostel. We just have to. I have to go to sleep. I cannot sleep here at the bar. We got to do it. So he looks at me. I look at him. He somehow manages to get some person to take us on a boat. And we are running down this little like back alley to get on this boat. And I'm thinking it's one of the like big, like, you know, like big Johns with a little over John. No, it is not. It is one of the little Johns without no like cover,
A
nothing
speedboat,
like
those
a
ones?
speedboat
This nigga with some
situation.
oars.
And
Miami
it
Vice or
is-
with oars?
No, not with oars. The Miami Vice, the little engine in the back. And it is pouring down raining. And this guy looks at us and looks at me and my boyfriend. You know, we all looking at each other like, are we finna do this? And he's like, yeah, I got to get to the other side too. So we finna do this. And so I put on 4 life jackets. I put like 2 on my legs.
Jeez, you're gonna find my body
One
floating.
on my waist. One on my neck.
You gonna find me floating.
I
in this
was like, if this is how I go, this is how I go. And I remember, I will never fucking forget this a day in my life. That boat was in the middle of the goddamn water and you just see lightning. Just like I've never seen God like that a day
God,
in my
I am
fucking
God, honey.
I have never seen God like that a day in my fucking life. And I pissed myself. I fucking
Thank God you were in
pissed
the water.
myself. Thankfully, it was raining.
And you were in the
My
water.
God.
No one would
Yeah.
ever know I was
Yeah.
It's like
already
pissing in a
drenched.
tub.
But listen,
In the pool.
In the pool.
I was
Jacuzzi.
terrified, and in that moment, I looked at Terrence. Terrence looked at me, my
that his
boyfriend
name?
at the time.
Okay.
We're gonna bleep that out. I looked at that nigga. That nigga looked at me, and I said, "We are going to do the only thing I know that we should do in
Pray.
this moment. We're gonna pray on
Yeah.
it."
My God, Father
So,
God.
I was like,
Father God, we come
the
to you.
guy, the boat driver is like, he looked back. I said, we gonna pray. He looked back at me. I looked up at him. We locked eyes. He said,
Yeah,
I said, yes. I said,
He was
dear,
driving the boat like this. He had one hand with you.
Father God, we come to you.
dear Lord,
Dear Lord.
I know it's been a minute since I came to
Yeah.
you,
It's
been a
bitch.
while.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's been a while.
It's been
Here
a
I
minute
am.
since you've humbled
Yeah.
me like this hoe.
When I was-
just want you to know.
When I was landing, I had done horrendous things in Daytona Beach. And I was like, if I die, that's it. I'm going
That's
straight
how
to
I-
hell.
listen.
Straight to hell. Like,
I knew I was
like,
going straight to
That's
hell.
how
all these nasty things
I was
and they're
like,
done.
listen,
Horrible.
I already did them, but this is not the time
did
for me to
it.
go.
I mean, I went
listen,
I can't
hammer.
rebuke
I went
this. This
ham.
is
I
not-
did it
this
in
is too
I
far.
did it in a completely different country. I was like, if this is how I go, they're just gonna find this passport floating. It is what it is.
That's it.
I went out with
Like a real G.
bag.
How
That's
long?
what it
How
is.
long was the actual trip?
The actual trip on without the storm would have taken 10 minutes.
How long did it take?
It took us 30 minutes to get from one side to the other side. And in the middle, when it started to like ka like the boat kind of like fizzled out
Yeah.
a little bit. And I'm just like, listen, man, I don't looky here, girl.
Yeah.
I don't know who I'm supposed to pray to in this moment. But let me tell you what. My grandmama ain't got time for this. I'm not gonna be able to explain to this woman that I died in between going from one party island to another party island in Panama. I'm not gonna be able to explain that to Geraldine.
I pictured if I was on a plane, because I fly a lot. This last year I ain't fly too much. No, that's not even true. I fly a lot. And to fly a lot, it's probably about 10, 15 flights a year.
Damn.
It's a lot. And so like I was like, man, if I was sitting on a plane and the window ripped out, I would be like, now in LA, hear me, in LA it's different because you're gonna be flying over land.
Okay.
You can probably send a text. But imagine if you were in a flight that was like over the fucking pond.
over
Or
the
over
pond.
over the like
Like when, like
over
when
the
England.
pond.
Over the
yeah,
ocean.
So in New York, it's regular to take a flight from like New York to London.
Yeah. I thought that's what you meant. Okay.
So you catch a 5-hour whatever. That's low key.
Little red eye.
So like you over here on a red
Yeah,
eye.
because people describe it as like across the pond.
and
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why it
So
felt
you
like
catch a red eye across the pond. It's 7 a.m. in the morning.
Bro, wow.
And the windows drop. You're not sending no text to your mom. It's not going through. It's wow. I hope I don't
Ever experience some shit like that?
I hope they can find the dental remains I hope they can. Is the black box? Can you
you know
find
what?
a black box between New York
I'm glad-
and London?
I'm glad
can you
that's
find it?
I'm hoping that my phone is completely destroyed. I do not need anybody
Can you
finding.
find it?
Can I
my
say what I
phone.
would? What I think? What I would?
What would you do?
You know what? And this is
Because you know that LA to Florida, that LA to New York, these are long flights. Like you could totally hit some bullshit and be dealing with some bullshit in the middle.
Let me tell you what. Yeah, let me tell you what I would.
Like-
what I would do, and this may take a little somber turn, but you know what? If Fedora came out as I was mid-flight, I was fucking say, you know what? I'm getting ready to die, and I'm getting ready to, and you know what? I'm okay because I'm getting ready to meet my grandmother.
Amen.
Aww.
And her passing has given me the deepest comfort for heaven and death.
That's a good way to look at it. I just think about my grandma.
Oh, listen, I mean, I've never thought, I used to be afraid of death, but Lord, if I could get to my grandma again,
Yeah.
it's fine.
That's a nice way to look
So
at it.
if that fucking door opened, I would sit back and say, you know what? It has been good. Those that love me, love me.
Imagine the window ripping open
wouldn't-
and the
I've
plane
already
just
answered
don't
mine.
crash. Imagine. Because you know what, to me, when the window rips open, we got about 8, 9, 10, 12 seconds before this bitch hits the ground. So
No,
the
you have a
window
good
rips,
longer
we're
than
like,
that.
oh shit, this drops. Fuck, in the head. I hope this don't, go crazy. But imagine the
I've died
window ripping
I've died in a
open.
plane crash in my dream, so I know what it's like. I've already experienced it.
Imagine the window
Yeah,
ripping
it was
open,
interesting.
And you got an hour left before they put this bitch on the ground. You got to sit here with the mask falling down.
Well, they put it down quicker than an hour.
The mask puts down, but like it's only got 15 minutes to air.
And those people in that
No, who said?
Girl, it's only got 15 minutes
Who
to air.
said?
You can't fly on that bitch. No.
Who said it only has 15 minutes in the
15 minutes.
Where did you hear that?
That's the truth.
But the people in that flight, none of them
They all thought they was going to die.
But they all
okay,
were
though.
okay though.
No, but they all thought they were gonna die.
I mean-
they all had the window blew open. We're 40,000 motherfucking feet in the sky.
100%.
And now it's got to get down to the ground. We're not gonna make it to the ground.
That's not even the bigger issue for me. The biggest issue in all of this, again, capitalism. Boeing,
Yeah.
are you going to fix your planes and pay your workers?
Supposedly those planes that they took all of those models off of the airline.
Yeah, they got
for now.
grounded.
Are you gonna
They're
stop?
grounded.
Are you gonna stop
for the
trying
second
to cut?
time in like 2-3 years.
Are you gonna stop trying to cut quarters and actually pay your engineers and pay your fabricators and pay your metal work? Like
can
pay
these
people.
jets-
Yeah.
I'm like,
In my early, like around 2012, when I was like 22, we used to go out in Hollywood. But
That's how old you are when you go out in Hollywood.
that part. I think that's
Yeah.
what it was, an age thing. It was a fun thing to do. Like I can remember right up here, it used to be Tiger Heat, which was a gay club that you could be 18 years old and go to.
Wow.
I was turning up.
And we were leaving fashion school in 2008, going to Tiger Heat. And no lie, I remember the first day a Millie came on the radio on the club in there.
Oh my God.
And it was just like, oh, whoa. Obama had, I think Obama was running. It was the campaign. It was that 2008 campaign.
Yeah.
Jeez, Louise, what a fucking time.
Fucking 16 years ago.
What a time to be alive.
Goddamn
My
fucking
God.
time. You had to be there.
Oh, you had to be there.
The
Yeah.
energy was just different.
You had to be there. Say it again.
No,
2008.
2008.
Cause see, that was the second one. You don't remember. You were young.
Come out.
I was in high school.
You have a cup. What are you looking for?
Listen, I'm.
Yeah, I need a wine.
Listen, just.
Oh, okay. Well, over. Corey, give her those. Yeah, keep those.
Just come over here,
camera.
sir. Just give
Yeah,
me
pour
your,
it
give
to
me,
pour it
give
for
me
him.
your cup. This is all that you.
Please.
You only
Okay,
get-
this bitch is really over here trying to play me like I don't know how to drink, and I drink
not-
many of. That's a
Sir,
good clip.
That's not. I never said that you didn't know how
The camera can't hear you.
to drink.
You gotta pull your mic up a little bit.
I never said that you didn't know how
Can I
to
hear
drink.
me? What do I look like? Ah, ha, 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 ha. Okay, my volume's pretty good. What up, y'all? Welcome to Late Nights with Oko and Koko.
Welcome.
Episode 11.
Episode 11.
We've been like filming. It's like
We have been filming.
Yeah, we've been going.
We come in here every week.
The concept that we've been doing this for 11 weeks. I'm trying to think about the last thing I did for 11 weeks straight. Like
Yeah, it's been
jerk off. Like I don't know what the last thing I did for 11 weeks straight was. Straight?
Straight.
I don't really do things straight these
Girl.
days.
I know that's right. Tell them,
Girl, tell
I mean,
them
but then again,
people.
I'm very hetero. I'm very hetero.
Very hetero.
Hetero.
Yeah. All I want is some pussy.
All I, so many, these women.
And what does that mean?
That was me wanting pussy.
Oh, that noise. Do it again.
You motorboating pussy.
Well, yeah. Is that what they do? I don't know. Is that what they do to it?
I don't know.
Do they motorboat it?
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. That doesn't sound very
Hopefully
fun.
not.
I'm
They
trying to
shouldn't-
imagine somebody motorboating my asshole.
Thank you.
That would be weird.
Well, you know what? That's you may get hemorrhoids.
Or like something. Like it just sounds like
You're gonna fuck yourself up.
it just sounds
Preparation H.
it just sounds
honey.
kind of like, you know.
Sounds uncouth.
It just sounds like you're standing there and like someone's trying to motorboat your asshole. You're like, it's just like, it's just
like-
awkward.
Kind of vibe.
There's so many other things I would rather
You waste your
Yeah.
time doing, yeah.
have someone waste my time doing
I know that.
than to have someone motorboating my asshole. That'd be weird.
So if you haven't noticed, we've got some friends with us today.
Yes, we
All
do.
right. Priscilla,
Hey.
Sakina.
Hallelujah.
All right. It's Black History Month.
It is Black History Month. We are black and we are proud, honey.
Is it Black History Month already?
It is for
it
this
is
show.
for the show.
Oh, okay.
So this is,
I was like,
we shoot a couple weeks ahead.
Yeah.
This is our Black History Month
that's
episode
right.
one.
That's
Episode.
right. I forgot.
Victoria and I,
Virtual reality.
Yeah, we're a little
When we
ahead.
discussed it, we were like, oh, this is even perfect. This is perfect. We have a panel.
Yeah.
We have melanin. We can see ourselves on the monitor. We look good.
We do. Melanin popping.
What is what? Oh, I don't even know. What's the singer name that is like everyone's talking about? I look fly. I look good on my mama. I could be saying the wrong thing.
Victoria Monet.
Yeah, I just
She
thought
just
of
got
that.
nominated for, we're putting her picture up, Victoria Monet. She just got nominated for Album of the Year.
At the Grammys.
For the
Good for her.
Grammys.
Congratulations.
Yeah, she
Good
grew
for her.
she started up like writing for Ariana Grande. So pretty much every Ariana Grande hit was written by Victoria Monet.
Oh.
She was one of the bitches who got us one of the 7 rings.
Pony can't write.
Pony with the 7 rings. She was like, my 7 rings. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
I call
I
her
want
Ariana
it.
Pony.
I got it. No one?
You talking about Ariana Grande?
Yeah, Ariana Grande.
I don't know anything about that little
Oh,
girl.
she's so
do.
cool. You know,
I do not
you
know.
know
You
this
said
way.
You said
Ariana Grande. I was trying to
There's a certain like group of people I just like her, Taylor Swift.
Nothing.
Don't fuck with
She
me.
says, I am
I
not
don't
with the
fuck with
white
nothing.
bitches.
Happy Black
don't-
History
yeah.
Month.
Happy Black
honey.
History Month, okay?
This is my time. I'm gonna have a good time
I don't
tonight.
remember their names or faces.
all.
This is
What
a
did Kiki
good
say?
time.
You could be walking down the street. and I
I'm
wouldn't
sorry to
know
this
if
man.
Sorry to that
sorry
man.
to this woman.
Sorry to that man.
I'm
This is
sorry
gonna be a
to
fun
this
one. I'm taking some of
man.
your Coke for this.
For the cherry coke.
For this bullet.
Also, but wait, do this first.